It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Eight. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Yo, I am hollering. Somebody put this in our bathroom. And it's so funny because they do sound like, y'all watch it. That is so funny.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
A friend of mine told me, try America Online. I said, why? I've got a computer. He said, try it. You'll see. It's simple. Every time you sign on, welcome, it tells you if you've got mail. You've got mail. Want to send some email? Type the message, click here, and it's done. I like this. With one click, I can browse all kinds of great features on America Online. I've gotten help with my golf swing, planned my next vacation. I even get stock price updates every 15 minutes. America Online puts over 100 newspapers and magazines right on my screen. Everything from Time to Cycle World. And I can browse them all. With America Online, you can point and click your way across the internet. And their web browser makes it easy to explore the World Wide Web. Call the toll-free number and you'll receive your free startup kit and 10 free hours to look around. It's worth a try. You'll see.
To try America Online free, call 1-800-398-7799. You'll receive your free America Online startup kit and 10 free hours your first month. Call now.
Did my words not come right? Though I tried not to hurt you. I tried. But I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Singing this all day. Don't be jealous. Just like every night has its dawn. She broke up with you 6 months ago. Just get over it already. You don't laugh like I do, Jeff. Just shut up.
All right. Michael Cheese Harry off of Kenny Body. Michael Cheese Harry off of Kenny Body. Michael Cheese Harry off of Kenny Body. I don't get it. Michael Cheese Harry off of Kenny Body.
Can you tell me what you want?
Treat, bitch.
Oh, excuse me? No. What do you say?
Bitch.
No. I'm not gonna give you a treat if you call me that. What do you say?
Please. Bitch, please.
Can you tell me what you want?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit. We're doing it. On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends. And all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to BF Live and welcome to Thursday. Who's ready to hang out and have nothing but a good time? Come on. Come on, Terry. Where you at, buddy? I know you're ready, Terry. I know Scott's jamming backstage. Come on. Bobby Nick's going to be rocking. Let's go. It's Thursday. This is the vibe. The captain's rocking. Woo! Ha ha ha. Yeah. Ooh. The old album cover. I like that. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thursday, November 13th. It is Thursday, and this is the vibe. Show 421, the day after show 420. Now listen. Oh, yeah. How you guys doing? Barely make it through the week? Barely make it through the week, where we're making it through the week and not even barely nothing about it. Thursday, November 13th, right here on BF Live, The Vibe, stream show 421. Were you guys around yesterday for 420? It was a banger. It was a good one. Come on, applause hit. Come on. Not too Chinese looking today. How's everybody doing today? Yes, that was a fun show yesterday, the 420 show. We got bros backstage. We got people in the chat family ready to hang out for the next 3 hours and have fun. We're going to do the other news, the not so serious news. We'll talk about the 420 show yesterday and maybe what's going on later on tonight, because I know that normally on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, that's a no filter with Andrew and Friends night. We'll see if Andrew joins us later and play America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? All the fun stuff we like to do hanging out here on the vibe. Plus, I'll do the other news. I said news, don't go running, people. I know people don't want to hear all that negativity out there. We have fun with the news. I'm going to show you when we do the not so serious news. What do I have on the, let me see what I have in the old hopper here for you today. We're going to talk about the Northern Lights. Did any of you guys see the Northern Lights last night? Aurora Borealis. You understand, motherfucker? Yes, Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. It was, you could see it noticeable as far as Florida, as far south as Florida. We'll talk about that when we do the other news, the not so serious news. We're also going to talk about the death of the penny. The penny is no more. We'll get into that a little bit and see how much of that even bothers you. Does anybody even mess with pennies or fucks with pennies anymore? And then we're also going to talk about a TikTok creator that won an interesting, or actually was sued for an interesting reason. I'll give you that report. And then we'll finish the news the way we do every news report right here on BF Live, The Vibe, with a sexy bikini report. And this one is about a little business, little sexy business bikini report about, these swipe fees that everybody puts up with. I don't know about you. Well, I guess you guys got to be in the same boat as far as the ATM cards and every place you go. Well, I know a lot of the small businesses around me are revolting against these Visa fees, and they're actually going back to cash. They're saying, hey, man, you bring cash in, it'll be, be this much cheaper because, those fees get passed on to us. The Bikini Report is going to tell you maybe some good news about maybe some of those fees will be lowered. So maybe you will be able to start using the credit cards at your smaller vendors. All right, well, enough of that stuff. Let's get on to the news later on. I'm going to bring him in. He's out in the wood. He's the one, he's out in the woods, he's out and about, and he's back again for another day on BF Live, The Vibe. It's Scott. Come on, Scott.
Happy 420.
420. Wait a minute, Scott, we're done with that. We're done with that. Let's see. How you doing, man?
Oh, it's okay.
Good,
All
man.
right.
Doing outside?
Yeah, I stayed up late last night. We didn't do a podcast last night, so I stayed up late, and I got a compilation video for the Angry Iguana channel that'll be on today at 4:20. At 4:20.
No, 4:20 East or
Central
4:20
time.
Central?
Central time.
4:20. That's 5:20 for here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So 4:20 Scott's time, 5:20 East Coast time. If you go by that, check out the Angry Iguana 112, and we'll give you a little taste of what goes on that premiere on the Angry Iguana 112, because we're going to go in Scott's hole today. We haven't been in your hole in a while, Scott. Am I coming through okay? Do I have proper modulation? Yeah. I'm not too hot.
Well, on my phone, the best I can tell, you're sounding all right.
Okay, well, let's bring our next bro in. He's got a headset on and a good microphone on. So let's see how he's doing. Let's see how many shows he's done already, because he's probably already done a couple, or maybe he hasn't. We're going to find out right now when you bring him in. He's my friend. He's yours. He's from the Great White North. He is Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Me butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick. Reporting for duty, sir.
Captain Nick comes into the...
I got deep butt cheeks.
Slides in on the poop deck. How you doing there, Bobby Nick?
Mm-hmm. Not too bad. Not too bad. I did no podcast today. This is the first one.
Holy moly, Bobby Nick. Holy moly. Well, I'm honored. Yeah, I've noticed that you're pacing, you're changing your pacing a little bit. I don't know if this is on purpose or whatever. But,
just to take a little bit of a break from a lot of stuff.
It's good, man. Nothing wrong with it. For as much as you do, you know.
It's been 3 days. Well, this would be the third day, actually. So 2 days, almost full break, except for Bobby Fran. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. I hope I'm good.
Until you get caught up in your cycle again, to where you can't say no, and you're up all hours of night doing shows for Wendy, and
then I'll burn myself out again, and then I'll take another.
This seems to be our cycle. I got cycle bros right here, so I'm happy that we're at this point, and we're cycling up. We're all synced up on our cycles to be here on BF Live The Vibe, and I do appreciate you, even when you don't do like other shows that you normally do, that you always make an effort to be here. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
That was a fun show yesterday, the 420 show, was it not? Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
From what I was hearing of it, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't want you to, because I know you're not the biggest weed head. I know, and sometimes I don't know if you were tired, or I didn't want you to feel like you were left out of the conversation or anything.
Yeah, I was just tired, man. I had to fucking hop off and get some sleep. I don't know. It was weird. Yeah.
Well, talk about being tired and getting off. Like, you saw me yesterday. Like, I have a whole thing. Here's your buddy. I typically don't smoke during a show. I try to keep it professional while I'm on air for 3 hours. I may take a little puff and all. But yesterday, I decided I was going to smoke more often because it was my 420 show. Yeah. But Bob, I must say, bro, I ended up doing like 3.5 hours, and after I hit that thing, man, like, because you can just feel the head high, Scott, and I'm just like, the only thing that was like keeping me awake and going is talking. Like, if I wasn't talking, I would like, as soon as I got done talking, Scott, I was just like there's the head high right there. So yeah, it was a fun, interesting way to try to end the show, but that's what was supposed to happen yesterday. Let me show you what you remember that our friend, the lovely space nerd, said that she would be putting everybody's name, their strains down. Well, check it out. She did just that. And if you guys are a part of the BF Live The Vibe or the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link that you see floating in the chat, you can see this right here, Scott. This is everybody's. These are all of them. She wrote there. Look at this. OG Kush, Island Sweet Skunk, Bubblegum, Blueberry Muffin. I mean, I can go on and read the whole thing. Look at this. Street Pharmacy. Look at that. Sour Diesel, on and on. And Scott, I think we got to add another one there, Space Nerd, when she comes in. I got a new friend called Banana Bubbles. Banana Bubbles. Basically, I'm a THC whore there, Scott. I just go for the highest THC and then see what kind of flavor it has, and I'm like, that's the one for me. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else is the one for me? The chat family. We're here going to hang out for the next 3 hours and have fun. And I'm about to start the opening chat family check-in. That's where you guys establish the vibe for this day, Thursday, on November 13th. Wow, we're going to be on Thanksgiving before you know it, guys. And Christmas is going to be right up our ass. So let's do it, and let's have fun every day until we make it to those days. By you guys letting me know what you're up to today. First of all, I want to acknowledge my lurkers and workers, those people that are either too busy or too darn shy to stop in. Put us in your ear hole, and we'll keep you entertained just the same. But this is the opening chat family check-in, so let's establish the vibe. You guys let me know what you guys are up to today. I'll run the element, and we will begin the show today for BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 421. It's Thursday. This is the opening chat family check-in. Put them in, and let's go.
amongst yourselves.
It's what this is. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me and Scott. And we're about to establish the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out on a Thursday afternoon. Why wait to the end of the day to have fun when we're alive right now? Let's do it right now. But Bobby Nick, they're in my chat and they're in my phone, Bobby. They're in my phone. They're in my phone, Bobby. They're all over the place, so I got to get to them in the opening chat family check-in. They're in my phone, Bobby.
It's in my phone, goddammit, Bobby. It's in my phone, damn it.
Yeah, when he's like, yeah.
Yeah, they're in my phone and they're in my chat, Bobby. So that's when I hit this, and that's the bugle to let you know that you have to check in. Put those chats in there, and let's establish the vibe for the next 3 hours, guys. Let's do this. They're in my phone. They're in my chat, Bobby. Let's go. And it begins. Pecan got his customary first spot. The guys didn't beat him to it today. He says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. I saw him doing his show pre-years to BF Live The Vibe, The Morning High with Pecan. Happy Thursday, he says. Unga bunga, and what do you gano? It's Thursday. Let's go, my friend Pecan. Pecan checks in then with his customary second chat, enjoying the membership emojis. And I have all different levels here on BF Live The Vibe if you want to support me. If you're considering a super chat, I can give you a membership for that same $2, $1.99, the two Vibe crew, and I will love you long time. Mouth hugs are negotiable. Thank you, Pecan, checking in. Then Pecan checks in, adding one member every day to the BF Live family. And let's see who we've added today. He lifted and gifted the one, the only, Testicle Tiger. Thank you, Pecan, and welcome back to the chat family. Testicle Tiger. Is it a Bob? I think it's a Bob and Perry tonight. I'll have to get into that in the chat. Well, howdy, Pilgrim. John Wayne steps into the chat, you know. Hey, Bob, am I low today? Do I have proper modulation, buddy? Because I noticed
You're good.
Thank you.
Good.
I noticed that it did fluctuate a little bit yesterday when I went back and listened back. The panelverse always checking in. Thank you very much. Consistently, enthusiastically every day lately. Thank you, saying, come on, people. Let's go ahead and hit the like button and support the show. That's right. It's absolutely free. I think it makes a sense of activity over here. And YouTube says, hey, maybe that's something worth putting out there in circulation. Scuff with Shane, who joined us for the first time ever for the 420 episode, steps into the vibe. Great guy, great personality. Anytime and every time you see him on screen, a positive dude. And I'm glad you're part of the chat family. Scuff with Shane, hoya.
Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya?
I forgot to indicate that Pecan is a member defender. Scott's in a dog fight. Come back, me dog fight. Just a Guest checks in and he says, armchair. He's a member here. How you doing, Just a Guest? Happy Thursday. FJM checks in and says, good afternoon, y'all. Pecan checks in and says, John Wayne, howdy, Pilgrim. Pecan then says hello to the panelverse, Hoya. He shouts out Shane. He shouts out Just a Guest. My lovely niece Tina checks in and says, it's Thursday and I'm off work today. My hardworking niece, Tina. Rare to hear her have a day off. Tina steps into the vibe. How you doing there, Tina? I appreciate you being here. Let's have some fun today in the afternoon on your day off. I know what you're doing out there on the deck. FJM gets acknowledged by Pecan. Pecan acknowledges my niece Tina and says Hoya. Terry Nee says, I still use my AOL email. Well, that is fun. That is funny. I don't doubt that a bit. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's see.
True, he's emailed me.
You've got mail.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
You've got mail.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was part of the opening liftoff reel. I like to throw in some old nostalgia. I mean, that was back in the 90s, man. It seems like that not that long ago. But, man, when you do the math, wow. Terry Nee says Poison sucks. Well, I definitely made sure that Poison was more part of the show today. The liftoff reel just happened to be just a good coincidence, Scott. But I saw Scott enjoying that before the show. When the kangaroo was, the poison stuff and all.
was the best concert I've ever been to.
Scott is calling to get off out in the woods. Scott went for a walk in the woods, damn it. I'm telling you, man, hot shit.
I walk outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
I saw, because I did tune into the morning high. I had my my ear over there. I heard them. I seen Terry in the chat and them discussing once again his love for Bret Michaels and his relationship with him. Widow Killer checks in and says it's been 20 years since Eddie Guerrero passed away. Widow Killer. Thank you for that update. If Andrew wasn't here to press us enough, Widow Killer does it by reminding us of that now. Let's see. How you doing, Widow Killer? Tina, my niece, says Poison was my first concert that Uncle Bob took me to. Well, I am that uncle, ain't I, Tina?
Nice.
I did. Let's see. Was that Rat Poison downtown, or was that Poison David Lee Roth? Do you remember the Poison?
Back in the 80s, yeah, Poison went on tour, both of them.
What? Yeah, I saw them when they opened up for Rat, and then I saw them. Yeah, then I saw them when they opened up for David Lee Roth, and then I probably saw them on a solo tour too.
I seen him.
Good.
I seen him when before Janie Lane died. Whenever Warrant opened up for him, it was the best concert I've ever been to.
I have a really good Poison story, and it involves my wonderful mother-in-law who's no longer with us, Charlotte. Guys, Poison. We had a famous rock club, East Coast Rock Club. Some of you Hammerjacks we had here on the East Coast, Scott. So a lot of it was that place where the guys would gravitate to, like before and after shows, were coming in and out of the city and stuff. I seen more acts than I can remember there. Seen kicks. So Poison decided that they were going to play a free show there through 98 Rock. All you had to do was make it out to the local mall and pick up the free tickets. And during the day when me and my wife were at work, don't you know that my mother-in-law got in her car and went to a mall. Picture this, a silver-haired lady going out to the mall to score me Poison tickets, bro. That's a mother-in-law. Yep. That's the best mother. I had the best one, and y'all should be jealous. She went out and got me Poison tickets, Scott. So yeah, I went to that's my great Poison story. Thank God, rest your soul, Charlotte. Let's see. Widow Killer says, is that a male dog? He might be asking for some bitches. Scott, come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta get laid, motherfucker. Is he like helping Aaron shit? Let's see. There's that Vibe membership link. The Tammy and Scott emojis are being utilized by my friend FJM. Terry Nee says, F me. You wish. Wishful thinking. The armchair comic emoji is being utilized by FJM. Pecan says hello to Terry Nee and to Cal Bird. Pecan gets the love right back from the knee. Pecan says Widow Killer Hoya. Terry Nee says it's Perry's birthday. Come on, it's Perry's birthday? We'll have to go over there and slide. I was over there on Perry Caravello Live on Twitter X earlier, so we can check that out and get excited about what's going to happen tonight. And I believe, like I said, I smokes weed and I'm very busy getting the show together. But yes, it is. Tonight is live with Perry and Bob. Yes. So we'll do a little Perry talk and we'll get excited for that. Pizza says FJM checking in. We're not even to that part of the show yet, FJM. Wait until he's excited to play. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? Perry's birthday is next Wednesday, says Terry Nee. He corrects himself. Scott Fitzpatrick, there's all the links. If you want to check out what Scott was talking about earlier, we're going to go in Scott's hole later. We like to go in Scott's hole and smoke a bowl. So I have one of that. We'll be doing that. And that'll give you a little flavor of the premiere that's coming up at 4:20 Central, 5:20 East. And that's on Scott's channel. Well, his friend, the Angry Iguana. And it's a compilation of all the stuff we're going to watch in the hole. Yeah, Scott, please.
By the way, I want to say thanks to everybody in the chat and to you and Bobby Nick for all the plugs for the Angry Iguana channel, because it just recently became monetizable. Got all the hours and everything I need, so I owe y'all a thank you.
I did not know that.
That's awesome.
Well, that's what. And the great thing is, it's like you work hard at it, but it probably doesn't feel like work because it's just funny. It's goofiness. But yeah, there is a lot of technical work that goes into it.
Time consuming.
It is. It's time consuming, and it can get to your brain sometimes, but it's fun work. So check out the Angry Iguana 112 channel later on today when he premieres that. And you're going to fall in his hole later. Sweet, says Chris Thompson checking in. Good afternoon, everyone. Sweet. Hey, there's Terry Nee shouting you out, buddy.
Terry Nee, happy birthday.
He said, I miss you. And look at all the extra gay emojis he has behind it. The Widow Killer says the synagogue down the street from my cousin's place has their flags at half staff. Bam, 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 bam. What's with all the brouhaha, says the Ho Coast.
Actually, the whole cunt.
Whole cunt. Yeah, I got my hose all mixed up.
Yeah.
Wild Bill, he always steps in and asks with all the brouhaha here on the vibe. Appreciate you. Scott, you get shout out by Scuff with Shane.
Scuff. Seen the show, seen them guys earlier.
Yeah, I like that. I like that PlayStation hat he had on. Let's see. Scuff with Shane says, deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Blame Canada, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Love your background, Bobby. Thank you. All right. Oh, hey, Bobby Nick.
It was made by Shane.
Because Scuff with Shane love it. And then he laughs at himself. Yeah. There you go. Captain Nipple, sir. Salute, says the Reverend Wild Bill.
Deep butt cheeks, Wild Bill.
If I see Bigfoot walking behind Scott, I'll lose it. That's why we don't know what that when he does this whole Kuluku call out there. Chris Thompson, what's up? We don't know what animals we're going to attract out of the woods, so we get concerned when Scott does that little call out there in the woods. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill, shout you out there, Scott, right there, buddy.
Wild Bill, I think Wild Bill's thinking of putting together a show of his own. I heard him talking about trying to get Stormy to help him along.
All right, well, I have to see if he puts that together. The crazy cute sunflower steps in. Morning, how you doing? Written off doing? Good day, BF, Scott, and Bobby, says the crazy cute sunflower checking in.
Much to you.
Scott, the prop master, Hoya, says pecan.
Pecan. Come in.
Fuck yeah, pecan. There's Bobby Nick's links for In the Lounge and all the stuff that he does. You can check that out running in the chat as always. Sunflower Hoya from Pecan. Oh, the doggy, says Terry Nee. Hoya to pecan and pecan emoji being enjoyed by crazy cute sunflower. Go ahead, Scott, give it a rip there, buddy. And look over your shoulder. Look out. Okay. What's going on? Look who steps in. Amber steps into the vibe. And to that we say. Terry Nee says, so treed. LOL. Let's see.
He's trying to zero in on me.
Oh, okay. Because you're look, he's going to GPS your tree pattern after a while, Scott. I wanted to say hello to my nephew, Wavy G, who checks in and says, Happy Thanksgiving or Christmas or Boxing Day for our Canadian brothers. Is it a holiday, Bob? Is it one today?
No, they're one of those. No.
Mine today. So, yeah, let's get into this because you just had like Remembrance Day, which is around Veterans Day, right?
Right. Well, same day. Same day.
Same day. Okay. But then Boxing Day is just before.
Boxing Day is the day after Christmas.
Always the day after Christmas? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
December 26th.
All right. We'll have to do. Oh, what
then our Thanksgiving is in October. So, yeah.
Right. And that makes sense seasonally, but yeah. Good day, chat friends. Says Crazy Cute Sunflower to everybody in the chat. What's up, chat? How's everyone today from Scuff with Shane? Pecan shouts out Amber Alert and says, Hoya. Scuff with Shane says Crazy Cute Sunflower. How are you? Wavy G, Hoya nephew from Pecan. Juggalette Jen steps in. She was in the vibe yesterday. She was mobile, Jen, yesterday. Yeah, Jen, like when you, like I could have stayed around a little, Bob, we did, like I said, I got off at like 3:30 or after, like over 3.5 hours. And I was so like head high and everything. It was just like hard to just emote or anything. But if we had more time, maybe we would have had Jen go shopping for us like we did the other day.
Yeah, right.
Amber Alert shouts out Scuff with Shane and says Hoya. Scuff with Shane, Amber Hoya. Pecan says whoop whoop to Juggalette Jen. On the the hat fits better with that haircut. Did you get your ears lowered, Bobby Nick?
Hold on a second.
That's what they used to call getting your ears lowered. You didn't get a haircut. You got to stay. You're always constantly disappearing in your shit. You got to sit forward.
Fucking cunt.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Man, she notices everything.
Have you ever forgot you had that hat on and answered the door or something?
No, it came close, Scott.
Where's your boat? Find your boat. My boat. You got a boat, motherfucker? Jen, whoop whoop says Scuff with Shane. Hi, Jen from Crazy Cute Sunflower. Juggalette Jen says whoop whoop to Pecan. Crazy Cute Sunflower. Scuff with Shane and Amber Alert. Mandy Diff slides into the vibe. We need the gravity bong count. Mandy Diff.
Got a cock in here.
Mandy Div steps into the vibe on a Thursday. How you doing, Mandy? We'll get that count from her really soon. Let's see. Hi, Mandy, H-I-G-H, that's Scuff with Shane. Juggalette Jen has fun with the membership emojis. Thank you, Juggalette Jen. Armchair, Tammy and Scott, and she's another one that when she adds members every day when she can. Juggalette Jen, Bobby Nick World Order. Mandy Diff, good morning, ladies. Hoya. Juggalette Jen says, Mandy D giving her the love. And Chris Thompson, he joined. Well, I'm going to have to, he wants a mouth hug. I love you long time. Chris Thompson joined the 2 Vibe crew. Oh, now we have to negotiate a mouth hug. Damn it. Oh, Scott's doing his. Welcome to the 2 Vibe crew. Chris Thompson. Wow, I got to love you long time now. Shane says, love you guys. Always a great time being on the panels. H-I-G-H. Hi, Mandy, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. Hello to Shane from Sunflower. Fuck yeah, says Chris Thompson. Thanks for joining, brother. Commish, you get acknowledged by Scuff with Shane. The commissioner's not, he's in the chat. Chris, hello from Juggalette Jen. Chris gets acknowledged from Shane as well. Mandy Div, she throws out another one here. Pecan, Jen, Sunflower, Shane, John Wayne, Panel, Verse, Amber, Just a Guest, FJM, Tina, Chris, Terry, Nee, Good Hit, Scott, everybody. Then she, bam. Andy Diff, he gets all those characters worth in there. His rap name should be Dr. Pitts. Dr. Pitts. Oh yeah. So what you want? We gotta give him some background going on right there. We talked about that yesterday. I just cough outside in the woods, go to the woods, and then I cough. Then walk outside and when you cough in the woods. It should be. Widow Killer gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Your uncle is gay. Just kidding. Mandy Div, talking about, because I took Tina to her first Poison concert. Your uncle is gay? Just kidding. Let's see. Tina, your uncle is pretty cool, says Scuff and Shame. It was the one with David Lee Roth. Yeah, where he did the surfboard over the crowd. Yeah, he did the fucking surfboard over the crowd, bro. That was his gimmick back then. That's awesome, says Scuff with Shame. Tina knows what's up. K.I. Kicks is from Hagerstown. That's right. I've seen Kicks more times than I have Stubbs for can remember. WTG, what a great mother-in-law. She was, Amber. She was the best. Y'all should be jealous of mine because y'all ain't never had no mother-in-law go get poison tickets for you at a mall, goddammit. You're someone's Uncle Bob. I love it. So is Bobby Nick and Bob Levy. Well, you know, I could have almost went with the hokey kind of screen name like Uncle Bob or whatever because that's what I'm known as to all like my Tina and my nieces and nephews. Matter of fact, I'm already great twice, I think, because them nieces and nephews be out there fucking and having babies. So yeah, I'm great. I'm like great uncle, great uncle. Them yeah, they hope so. That's how that always goes. Chris Thompson says, I got stories. Jesse James of Jackal carving his initials in a coffee table with a chainsaw. I like it. Come on, man. That's the coolest shit ever. A chainsaw solo, Scott. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what you saying.
I seen Jesse James when Tom Green had a talk show. Jesse James come out and chopped up his desk, and it legitly pissed Tom Green off.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh man, that's a. Listen to this. I'll play a little bit of it. I'm like
lumberjack, baby.
A chainsaw solo, the coolest thing ever in a rock song. Come on now, I'm a lumberjacker, baby. That's awesome. Great story there, Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson also says, a 2-story mosh pit. Hell yeah, Scott. Congratulations on your channel stuff, your success right there. I was born 30 minutes from Perry, 6 months apart. Man, that's a little too close to all of that action. Let me see. Damn. Very nice, Scott. Congratulations on your channel accolades.
Thanks again.
Congratulations again. Congratulations. There you go.
You.
Stupid question. Can you run StreamYard with your phone? That's not a stupid question at all. And yes, you can run StreamYard with your phone. Not a stupid.
A little harder, but you can.
I was taught, Mandy Diff, the only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. That's a more you know from me and all them old dudes that taught me that lesson right there. The only stupid question is the one that you never ask. There you go. The more you know, Mandy Diff. Yes, says Juggalo Jen. Pecan links are all right there. Bobby, pay your $2,000 electric bill. It's just harder. Oh, I'm harder. Happy to see you. Everything is smaller. What are we talking about? Are we talking about penises? It's just harder and everything's smaller. She's talking about, I don't know. Let's see. Going to try it. Got enough to go live, says Mandy Diff. If you have to move between apps, you got to calm down, blah, blah, blah. They're talking technical shit in the chat. Thank you, Jen. I'll let you continue on that conversation. That glove, Scott. Terry Nee, we were discussing this very fact right before the show, Scott. You were talking about how that dog like missed you, and I said that's your buddy. That's a bro dog right there.
Yeah, we was buddies already before, but then when I left for that week and come back, he ain't left my side, man.
That's what Scott was telling me before the show, man. I'm like, because that's your bro dog. Because he was like, hey, man, come on. You like, you're in the pack with him. Love it, says Juggalette Jen. I just want to invite people on when I'm working. If Nick ain't live, maybe it will be a while. Yeah, it's a hard time finding a time when Bobby Nick ain't doing the show. A little space right there when he's on a roll. A nice haircut, Bobby, says Scuff with Shane.
Thank you, sir.
The 100 Proof Podcasting link, that's in the Discord. If you go over there, you can find out more information about BF Live The Vibe. There's a live section over there. There's also about 100 Proof Podcasting. I'm going to be on Replayables tonight. So if you want to do something later on tonight after you watch No Filter with Andrew and Friends for like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe at 8:45, come over to 100 Proof Podcasting. We're going to watch fun videos. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We're going to spin a wheel, and we have to do whatever the wheel dictates. And Darla said, my dictate's good. 8:45 tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting. Hey, Sailor. Hey, Sailor. Hello, Hey, Sailor, says our friend Terry Nee checking in.
Hello, Frisco.
2 or 3, LOL. Can't remember? What that? Oh, no. Let's see. Can't remember. Hey, now, says Don checking in. Always fun, Don.
Hey now.
Glad to see you're under your preferred name. Wavy G says, crazy cute sunflower. I don't know. I'm drunk. Don getting acknowledged by Mandy Div. Wavy's getting acknowledged by Mandy. There's Matt checking in. Come on, Matt. You got to come on if you're ever available. I want to have Matt come by the Vibe one time. I see you hanging out on other shows. Sometimes, like, a lot of times with the camera off. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. If you want to stop by the Vibe one day, let's get it together. Matt, he coined it. BF and the Midday Freaks. There's Scott's links for later on today. Prop Master, Sector 7 is secured. Matt lets you know.
Right on.
Widow Killer says, I wonder if Perry will do something for Jimmy Kimmel's birthday today. Hopefully he doesn't go for the jugular, since Jimmy's best friend just passed away. Yeah, that's a Cleto, whatever. That's a interesting story about, I don't know how many people, if even people follow that, but Jimmy Kimmel's band leader was his like childhood friend since he was like 10 years old or something. And he unfortunately passed away at the age of 59. So that's rough in any case, man. But when you know somebody since they were 10, that's rough. The Don says, good morning to Mandy. Bongs up. Pecan says, hey now to Don. As we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in, and we're going to get on some fun news stories that I want you to comment about in the chat. There's my membership link. If you want to be part like of the 2 Vibe crew, just like Chris Thompson is for $1.99, and I will love you long time. Matt gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Juggalette Jen says, great Uncle Bob. Yes, I am actually very much. Thank you very much. Bobby Nick, Sigs up, smoke them if you got them, says Matt.
Deep butt cheeks to you, Matt.
Hey now, Pecan.
Hey now.
From Don. Pecan says, gives Matt, says the Hoya brother. Matt shouts out Pecan right in return. The Don, good morning, dear, from Amber. Vagina pussy. Now, wait a minute. Oh, it's a little loopy, right? It'll be under. Oh, look at it. That's wow. How about that? Well.
Vagina pussy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love cock. You have a big penis?
Don't challenge me, Don. I got some shit. Come on.
I love anal.
Oh.
Pussy is like a machine. Pussy. Vagina pussy.
Vagina, that's what we live for, Don. And with that, we got a couple more. Wavy G says, I saw Jesse James penis. I tried to find my older brother's Playboy collection, only to discover he was into Playgirl. Oh, no way, bro. Scott, can you imagine that? I totally forgot that, bro. But that, like, Jackal came at the end of when all those kind of bands were kind of fading out in favor of alternative rock. But I do kind of remember that Jesse James, I think that singer, he posed naked in Penthouse, or something like that.
Yeah, I think he did.
Wow.
Him and Peter Steele from Type O Negative was in Playgirl. I don't know how I know that.
Amber, good morning, dear, says the Don. I say good day to you, Fat Pig, and thank you for having me on. Fat Pig, I was thinking about you, bud. He just got a new computer and had just enough time to jump in when we over-vibed yesterday. I hope your computer's okay, but I was thinking about you, and that spill was just like underneath. Bob, I don't know if you were around for it, but Fat Pig, like after the 3 o'clock hour, he sounded like he got his computer and he rushed to get it set up because he wanted to jump in on the vibe. And at some point, we hear this kind of noise and commotion. He comes back and tells us that he unfortunately spilled his drink like right near his new computer and all. So I've been thinking about him, man. So I hope everything's okay, Fat Pig.
At least he didn't spill it on it.
I don't know what degree, Bob, but it reminded me of a story on our first show. I reminded Scott yesterday that I did that during a live show. I spilled a whole Tito's and pink lemonade in my keyboard of my laptop during the first show that we did together. I was so pissed at myself at the time. Unbelievable. Don says, I bet Jimmy Kimmel cried like a little girl. I saw photos of the monologue that he did, and he's going to take a couple days off. But yeah, I mean, that's a tough thing. He's already kind of a crier anyways. So if your friend since 10 years old died, I'm saying you're going to cry on that one. Hi, Mandy, says our friend Maps. Don says, woohoo, I got played that. Yeah, here you go. I got it here.
Woo! I love Kev.
There you go.
Woo! I love Kev.
All right, enough.
Woo!
I'm trying to pause you. Don likes it. Let's see. Terry Nee says, hey, brother. Don says, Playgirl has good articles. I mean, I heard. Little Jen says, now that you mention it, I do need a couple of things from Walmart. So we might do some shopping with Jen later on. Uh-oh. Dog fight. Good, Fat Pig. He says it's good. I'm glad, my friend. And everything kind of happened real fast live, and I didn't know to what degree you got it, so I'm glad that everything's good with that. Don says, Terry Nee told me. Wave G says, I still love my brother, but I had blue balls. You didn't just take care of your business anyway? He did have long hair, man. I mean, you could have looked the other way or looked from just a half up or something. He left you with blue balls. He didn't even have like one Playboy there. So, I mean, that's a hell of a way to find out that your brother might be playing with the other team or like interested in the other team. Scott, don't freak out, but I think there's Predator in the trees behind you. I can see its cloaking device. Get to the chopper! Scott, get to the chopper! Get to the chopper. Okay. Amber Alert says, the Don, I was a 17-year-old virgin when I saw that Peter Steele article. One of the girls in the dorm got a copy. Needless to say, I was scared. Sweet dreams are made of huge penises. Who am I to? Terry Nee says, that is, he did do that. They did cover that, didn't they? Sweet dreams, typo negative.
I don't know. I just I know who they are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. I think he did Sweet Dreams, typo negative. Yeah, let me see. We gotta do some typo negative.
Black Number One was the song I was listening to.
Oh, Black Number Where? I remember that one. Yeah, where is do that. Typo negatives. Having a lot of fun today. Sweet.
He was a large man.
Yeah, he was really tall. That's all. Only kind of large I wanted to know. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, he did a couple weird versions of songs that we know. If typo. What do you mean? What if? I thought they did it. There it is. Oh. I don't know.
They didn't.
Did they do it? Here's Black Number One. You were talking about, Scott. Oh, here we go. Nope, not that one. This. Black penis number one.
Trouble. Good boy.
Get to the chorus. Black penis number one. All right, enough of that. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Peacunt says the prop master had a subscription to Playgirl. Wait, I mean, he said you had a subscription to Playgirl. Scott?
No, I'm a fan of rock music. And I just know stupid shit like that.
You said cock, and I thought he said rock, and I looked at it anyway. There you go. Widow Killer says, knowing Perry, he'll either give his condolences or laugh at Jimmy. I think he'll do both because he'll say, oh, yeah, it's a terrible thing, you know, but then as soon as he'll remember that it's Jimmy and he'll go, but the way he's, fuck that, you know, he'll do both, I think, Widow Killer. You have to tune in tonight with Bob and Perry. Let's see, LOL, Wavy G. Well, hey, Bobby, look who's here. Tell everybody who's here in the chat.
Alice, who the fuck is Alice? Well, we don't know who Alice is. She's the one with the big fucking tits. That's right. Fuck yeah.
Alice steps into the vibe chat and says, hello, sexy men. All right, well, I'm happy to be among them if I am. LOL, Amber, I've never seen Steele's picture, thankfully. Black penis number one. Oh, let's see. I didn't have interest to search long cocks. That's like, you know, well, Perry sits up late at night for 3 hours after the show, and that's all he does is search for long cocks.
Shut the fuck up.
We saw your search history. Terry Nee gets a laugh from Don. Terry Nee gets acknowledged by Wavy G. Terry Nee, hell yeah, says Wavy G. Widow Killer says, Shawn Michaels was tricked into posing for Playgirl. He thought only women bought it. He thought, oh, shit. I didn't know all these guys are going to be coming on to me at all these WWE shows. Yeah. I know I'm cute. I think I'm sexy. Let's see. He's a sexy boy. Amber Alert says, in the video for Black Penis number one, he's playing a stand-up bass like a guitar, and it didn't look weird, LOL. Yeah. Penis Talk gave Bobby Nick the hiccups. Penis Talk gave you the hiccups, Bob? Uh-oh. Well, it does have weird. What does it say?
I love penis.
What?
I love penis.
I never even said that. What? I want to fuck Bobby Nick so bad here. I never even said that either.
I don't know. I don't know how vaginas work.
All right, we'll get to that later.
That's true.
My favorite is Brown number 2. I never liked this band, says Don. Wavy G, Amber Alert says, Wavy G, it wasn't just long. Did it have tuna can girth? Beer can and tuna can girth? Oh my God. It was girthy. Yes. But then, didn't Benji Bronk brag about being, I know it's not very long, but I have tuna can girth or something like that. Absolutely BF. Alice has got, she loved the love that you gave her. 2 Alice 8 right there gets the Hoya from Pecan. And with that, I say we get on with the show. That was a lot of fun. You guys just established a fun vibe. Let's keep it up. That was the opening chat family check-in. Now let's get on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
Hell yeah, awesome energy in the opening chat family check-in, and that's exactly why I say you guys are the vibe. So let's continue to build on the vibe. You guys already started with the opening chat family check-in. Now, my friend Bobby Nick, you can see he's a prolific smoker. Anyone that's been around even a minute, I mean, my dude's got cigarettes and smoke in his logo behind him, ladies and gentlemen. He is my lead horse in any kind of smoking competition. Some people have tried to challenge Bobby Nick, and I tell Bobby Nick all the time, in any smoking competition, he's always going to be my horse. As a matter of fact, I was in that chat the other day, just kind of accidentally, innocently, and I heard somebody challenge Bobby Nick, saying, Bobby Nick, you can't one ash a cigarette. They doubted you, Bobby Nick. And what did I do? I jumped in the chat and I said, I have witnessed Bobby Nick. I come out of nowhere. Scott, Bobby Nick didn't even know I was in the chat. It was the first thing I said. I said, I have seen Bobby Nick one ash a fucking cigarette. I've witnessed it. Don't you ever.
You know what? That day I did fail, but they challenged me in the middle of the cigarette.
Yeah.
If I would have known right at the beginning of that smoke that I was gonna one ash that motherfucker, I would have done it for sure.
I said he wasn't even trying, Scott, and he almost one-ashed the cigarette he was doing, right? So I know, because sometimes he'll just, like he's doing right now, he has that forward still sit, and he'll just sit there, and that son of a bitch, I've noticed it before, to get down right to his finger, and I'm like, my dude one-ashed that, right?
I was at a smoking competition between him, Bill Loney, and Rochi, and they tapped him out.
He made him tap out?
Yeah, he tapped him out.
Fuck yeah, he did. That's right. Put him in a chokehold. Man, tap out, bitches. All right, well, so saying all that, Bobby Nick, I got a classic video. I can't imagine this guy's still around, but I have found somebody that if he was alive, I don't know if he could still challenge you, but maybe he might go to toe-to-toe with you back in the day, Bobby Nick, and maybe you've never seen nothing like this before. First of all, this is a classic David Letterman clip. I love David Letterman. He was my dude. I grew up on some Letterman. So let's take a look back at David Letterman with one of the most prolific kind of smokers I've ever seen. A stupid human trick, if you will. And then we'll get on to some fun news and some other stuff here on The Vibe. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
There's 2 cigarettes. What happened?
Now, he did that very quickly. For those of you, it took me a minute to take this in. That guy quickly lit 2 cigarettes and backflipped them hot ends in his mouth, Scott. Yeah. This is what we're seeing here. You're going to see this over and over again. Check this out. This is crazy. Watch.
There's 2 cigarettes.
Just sucked them right in his mouth. Lit.
Then do you burn yourself doing that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course.
They're also lit.
Bro, they stay lit the whole time.
Now, how many is that? Is that
Watch.
The 4th? You have 4 going now? You have 3 in there and 1.
He just look. Bob, this got to be your hero.
Gee. Is it getting hotter in here? Yeah, it's a little warm, sure.
Watch. Holy shit, bro. Look.
The Wawa? No, that's all right. This, by the way, is the kind of guy you're going to see on almost any...
another one. The last one.
Unbelievable, Bobby Nick. So,
my God.
I got to say, brother, as much as you're my number 1 horse, if that guy was around, I'd have to go with him, man. Oh, man.
That's rough.
Scott, I've never seen, like, you might have occasionally seen a guy, like, on a goof, like, I'm going to put the hot end in my mouth. I've never seen a guy so effortlessly just suck in lit cigarettes, flip them around in his mouth, and unbelievable, Bob.
And be able to flip them back out, and they're still fucking lit.
Still burning. And he goes, did that burn your mouth? He goes, like the inside of his mouth must be like the palm of your hand, like just shoe leather. Brian Clutter steps in laughing, brother. Mandy Diff says, wowzers. That's talent. That's right. He used to do stupid human tricks, and then it was stupid pet tricks. I love some David Letterman, man. Got some great classic bits out of that show. Terry Nee said that Tom Gully received the first the David Letterman scholarship at Ball State University. I know that's true, but I don't know who gives a shit. Widow Killer says that Levy does that in his sleep. Do what? I didn't say Widow Killer said, but you probably do. Matt says this guy is the definition of smoking makes you look cool. I mean, I've never seen. I've just never seen anything like that. Amazing. So only if that guy was around, I would go with him. I can do the single flip, half a cigarette in my mouth. Well, bro, you better like practice to keep up with that guy. Now, Scott, I'm imagining like, especially with the time we're dealing with and the amount of cigarettes, that dude can't be long for the earth. He can't be around no more. Oh, no. Although, you do have these cockroach kind of people that nothing kills them, Scott. You're like, yeah, I'm still fucking going. That's right. The cigarettes keep me alive. I'm coated in tar, goddammit. It was great. I was on Letterman 40 years ago. I really liked it. It was a really good show. It was fun. He didn't inhale but my new hero, says Fat Pig, my new hero. There goes your hero. Watch him as he burns himself. That guy dethroned Levy as the coolest smoker. There you go, guys. Amazing.
Buddy Holly looking motherfucker too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, that would make you marry Tyler Moore then. Oh, there you go. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about you anyway, Bobby Nick. Let's continue on here. I got some fun stories about the Northern Lights. I want to know, they went down to like as far as the Carolinas and Florida, so I want to know if Mandy Diff or anyone seen any of the Northern Lights last night. We're going to talk about the U.S. Mint not creating the penny no more because it costs more than a penny. We'll talk about that. We're going to do that bagpiper story, Bobby Nick, that you sent me. We both had that.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a basketball story. Maybe Andrew will be here in time for this. A basketball story about a women's college basketball team that scored well over 100 points. I'll let you know, even over 150 points in a game last night. I'll let you know that as I step over to my news desk and bring you the news. But don't worry, everybody, because this is the other news. This is fun news. This is the not so serious news. We're having it and we're doing it. You know, seeing that cute dog in the news with Scott reminds me that I do have a segment that I really don't pull out. I'm going to whip this out one day. Animals in the news. There are always fun animal news stories in the news, but I'm not going to bring that to you now. I'll bring in the other news. I'm going to bring you some not so serious news. I don't know if any of you guys witnessed this yesterday, but they're saying right now we are currently experiencing Aurora Borealis. You understand, motherfuckers? That's the Northern Lights, a.k.a. the Northern Lights, could be visible across the United States again tonight. And this was last night. I think, first of all, let's do this real quick. Hoya, you Hoyas. Come on, let's go. Let's greet her real quick. The way we do with the fun Terry Nee produced video that greets our friend Space Nerd. Let me go here to the Terry Nee folder, and I type in the Space Nerd video. Boom, and we welcome Space Nerd to the vibe. Hey, nerd. I showed your fun list of all the strains over there on the Discord.
Has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd. Step into the vibe. On a Thursday, we're almost through another week. Space Nerd steps into the vibe as we start the other news. The first story, you're just in time for the first story in the not so serious news. So we're talking about the Northern Lights, guys. Now, Bobby, Nick, you're pretty much north of all of us, buddy. So, did you bother going outside and experiencing, seeing if you can see any of these auroras or anything? Did you have any?
No, I didn't bother. I mean, I seen it all the time when I was a kid. I'm kind of.
I can tell the indifference in your. I can hear the indifference in your voice. Let me get this. There we go. Get it back on the stage. I can hear, but it does say, Bobby, it did spread down. Normally that's a northern thing. Obviously, that's why they call it the Northern Lights. But obviously, it wrapped around the globe so much that it can be seen as far south here in the United States as Florida. So let's look at some of these pictures and we'll read up on a little bit. Nearly 24 states could catch a glimpse of the Northern Lights. It was last night on the Aurora Borealis illuminated the skies across the northern contiguous U.S. Before the night before. And like Terry Nee said in the chat, we'll get to that in a second. Coronal mass ejection, aka sun jizz. Oh no, wrong one. Sun jizz, aka a coronal mass ejection or a large expulsion of plasma. See, I was right. Sun jizz, basically. And a magnetic field from the sun is expected to reach the Earth around midday yesterday, likely causing increased geomagnetic activity, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Space Weather Prediction Center. On the K scale, which indicates how far away from the poles Northern Lights could be visible, NOAA is predicting a 6 out of 9 for the November 12th. A KP score of around 6 to 7. 6-7, whoa! 6-7. oh, 6-7. You're supposed to go crazy when you see 6-7. There you go, Scott. That's how you're supposed to do. 6-7. Around 6-7 indicates a bright or active aurora. You understand? Let me look at somebody. Look, there's some pictures right here. There you go. Let's get right to the pictures. I have another thing with the actual pictures right here. Let's get into them real quick. We'll share this tab instead. And let's look at, so these, let's say, this is in Oklahoma right here. This is northern Oklahoma. You get a picture of the northern lights right here. Ain't that something, Scott?
I didn't know it was going to look like that.
Bro, this is Oklahoma, and then you could see these. I have some pictures from, I think Mandy Diff shared some, or I thought of Mandy Diff when I saw somebody share some from Topsail, South Carolina. Had some amazing pictures similar to this, Scott, that far south. So if you were out in an area that didn't have light pollution and you look north, you're supposed to get some good shows. Let's see who else got some shows here. This picture is from, the Northern Lights are pictured here at Coralville Lake in Coralville, Iowa, right here. That was in Iowa. So yeah, this really came down to the lower U.S. This is Aurora Borealis in Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado, right there. So yeah, the Northern Lights are seen over Bayside, Wisconsin, and goes on and on and on. This is Massachusetts, so obviously that's very north, so that's not so odd. But yeah, the odd thing about this one is that this is Iowa, is that it made it down here to really far down to the lower 48, as far down south as Florida. There's Denver again. So there you go. So yeah, it is due to the coronal mass ejections, aka sun jizz, right? And it's plasma and magnetic matter that's shot at the Earth, and so you get this Aurora Borealis. Let's see. Okay, man, I could have seen them if it wasn't for those I could have seen it too if it wasn't for your meddling clouds. Or your meddling kids, it was those meddling clouds. I would have gotten away with it too. Mandy Diff is laughing. North Carolina, Topsail. I always get them mixed up, Mandy. You know that. And I can smoke weed. Terry, I did Amber. Let's see what everybody's saying about this one. And then we'll get on to the next story. Good morning, Brian. You got your greetings. Good morning, dear. Love it. Love all the greetings. We had no chance here, says Nerd. She had the clouds. Space Nerd, did you see my DM? Holy hell, it's too early for this shit. Just to geek on it, 6-7. They're going to be around tonight as well, says Mandy Diff. Yeah, Mandy, I can't imagine that, sun jizz, those coronal mass ejections, is something that just dissipates quickly. So if you're out tonight and you look north in the sky, maybe you'll see some little leftover effects of that. Aurora Borealis. Oklahoma's is my favorite Luke Perry movie. North Captain. Okay, thank you. I always get them mixed up. Let's see. Told you I always get them mixed up. Okay. Same space. All clouds when I looked up last night was so disappointing. Well, like Mandy Diff said, be an optimist. Maybe they could happen again tonight. Now, Bobby Nick, we've always talked about a lot of times here on the Vibe about your loonies and toonies and how much like metal, heavy kind of money that you have up there in Canada, right? Mm-hmm. Well, down here in the United States, we have pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and the like. They're the most common. And I don't use 50-cent pieces. They're not as common to me, Scott, or dollars, right?
Right.
They still, I guess they still produce them, but I never really, other than using two to make $1. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, that was something the great grandpa would all give, or something like that would give you, or tooth fairy.
Yeah, good point, Scott. Yeah, and it seemed like a treat because whoa, this is bigger than a quarter. And if you didn't know from money, right, you felt like you had something.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the battered penny here in the United States, with production cost and things, inflation being what it is for everywhere in life, pennies are being canceled, and the U.S. Mint won't make any more. In this article, I think it will indicate that it costs 3.69 cents to produce 1 penny, Scott. So it costs like over 3 times what they're worth to produce them. Change is coming to how we make change. So this could affect the way we spend money for those that still kind of use cash. Obviously, for electronic transactions, they can still be done down to the penny. But there's a couple different wrinkles about this in that I'll read a little bit about this. Change is coming to how we make change, thanks to the impending demise of the penny. President Donald Trump ordered the Treasury Department back in February to stop minting pennies. His argument that pennies cost more to mint than they are worth. He echoed a January 2025 recommendation from then Elon Musk directed the Doge Department because producing 4.5 billion pennies in the fiscal year of 2023 cost the taxpayers more than $179 million. That's not an alternative fact. The U.S. Mint said that its annual report that each penny, Scott, right there, it says, costs 3.69 cents to create a penny. So it's almost three times what they're actually worth. Now, already some stores have begun running short on pennies and had to have round cash transactions up or down to the nearest 5 cents when customers don't have exact change. The coin shortage have even hit some McDonald's locations. There's a quote that says some businesses are asking cash-paying customers to voluntarily round up for donations to avoid needing pennies to make change and to stay compliant with state and local laws, while other places are rounding down for everyone, not just cash payers. Rounding down will become costly for businesses over time. So, right, if you were used to getting those extra pennies, just like if they try to overcharge and round up to the next nickel, Scott, then now all of a sudden, if something that only costs you a penny, now it's going to cost you like 4 extra pennies on top of it. So that's a slow creep right there. It says thousands of retailers and stores across the United States cannot get pennies, leaving businesses to try to sort out the complicated issues that have arisen as coins have become scarce. And I understand in this article that there's at least 10 states that have non-rounding laws, Scott, to prevent retailers from basically overcharging to make those extra 4 cents or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's actually, so this is a little convoluted, but do you find yourself using pennies much? Like, I mean, they always used to be around. They're like dandruff almost. They're always around, they seem, Scott.
Yeah, I never really, even if I got a pocket of change, I'll never spend the pennies, but I just collect them up until I got a whiskey jug full and roll them up.
We used to have, I see backstage. we used to have a large, my sister and Tina, she's in the chat. We used to have a large Deer Park water bottle, the ones that those company water jugs or whatever. Yeah. And we used to fill one of those until you you couldn't even carry it. And then every now and then when it got too full, you couldn't move it. We would all get together with the coin rolls and break them all up, Scott. And you'd be surprised how much money you could gather in pennies right there. So
I remember that being a thing. A fond memory actually of rolling pennies with my mom right before Christmas time.
Oh, awesome, man. You about to say, go ahead, Bob?
Yeah. See, the thing is, you guys just did this. Canada did this back in I think it was 2012.
Yeah. I think this goes.
Pennies, so.
I want to say that the recommendation first came out back in 1982. I believe someone said that, you know what, hey, it's getting to cost more than the penny's worth to produce these things, but I guess they all collectively dragged their feet until now. And so now, it's right. It's nonsensical to pay 3.69 cents to create a penny. That's not the proper math, is it? All right. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me figure out what I'm going to do next here because let's bring them in right now. So we're going to have to play America's favorite game show. Yeah. Oh, let me finish up the penny story first. Because they said, I believe they said there's like 2.6 billion pennies in circulation. There are about 250 billion pennies in circulation. So that's what I've never understood about that, Scott, because it seems like there's always has like a excess of pennies. Yeah. So it must really be about how, I guess, the bank's not handling them and cycling them and putting them in rolls and getting them back out. Like everybody's like keeping them to themselves, I guess, or something. I don't know.
That's what we discovered in Canada.
Really, Bob? Tell us your experience, bro.
All the pennies are pretty much in people's houses in big jars and shit.
Wow. So do you find that most things get rounded up, or are you like really when you get a couple pennies, you're like, whoa, look what I got?
Yeah, sometimes they round up, sometimes they round down, depending on how much how far between the 5 cents you are, you know?
Yeah, and like I said, for electronic transactions, which is the majority of transactions nowadays, they can still be taken to the penny. But this is as far as cash and giving like a physical change back. But so that's it. I mean, it makes sense, and why pay? It's more than it's worth. All right, now I see the guests is coming in already, everybody. So it is that time to introduce our bro and play America's favorite new game show. He's my friend. He's yours. He's here now. He's Andrew the Giant. Come on, Andrew. What's up, buddy?
A comment on the penny.
Please.
Why the fuck didn't they do that like years ago?
Exactly. Because there was no political will for it, Andrew. People recommend shit and then, they drag their feet politically. They call it kicking the can down the road. So they kick that can down the road for many years, Andrew.
I don't get I don't want to get too much in politics here.
Too late.
I don't care what political party you are. But
pussy is great. I was like,
at least someone stepped up to say, hey, stop making this shit.
All right, well, there you go. Here, Andrew's coming in hot. All right, how you doing today, Andrew? You know, everybody's ready to play America's favorite new game show. Don't throw it out there yet, Andrew. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Guess What Andrew Had for Lunch Today. That's right, it's America's favorite new game show. No prizes, just fun. All right, let's go back to, we're going to get the last couple comments about the pennies and all that stuff, and then we're going to go, oh, and I see some pretty colors coming in here as well, so I got to get that. We left off at 6-7 around that way. Oklahoma is my favorite movie. Terry, but when I get down to this one, what's in Meadow Clouds? Oh, Meadow Clouds, I got those. Chris Thompson, bro, wait a minute. You got some pretty colors coming in from Chris Thompson. Very generous. He's part of the 2 Vibe crew, and now he hits me up with a $5 super chat. He really wants those mouth hugs negotiated. Hey, he says, walk back in and here, Oklahoma. What the fuck did we do this time? Did you see the Northern Lights, Chris? Aurora Borealis, you understand? Motherfucker. That's right. There's electromagnetic fields that just make those pretty colors.
Did you hear? We have great news out of San Diego. They're exploring the sale of the team.
The Padres?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Well, there you go. There's your unasked for sports update. Andrew's giving you breaking sports news. The San Diego Padres are considering selling the team. Well, Andrew, I got 2 sports stories that you're just in time for when we get them to them in the not so serious news. Thank you, Chris Thompson, for that. I really appreciate the $5, buddy. I love doing this shit, and your $5 helps me continue doing this stuff. So thank you very much. Let me find a little sound effect for you right there. A little money, money, money. Thank you. Much appreciated, Chris Thompson. Boo, Sunflower, Hoya. Terry Nee says, we're in the collapse. And that's why I hold a party every day, because we can control this party. This is fun. That's right. We're going to enjoy the ride that we're on. I live in Canada and have never seen them other than in pictures, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. See, us ignorant down here in the lower 48, we're like, you're practicing up there and touch it up in Canada, can't you? Can't you just touch Aurora Borealis? You're up north already. Just reach up and touch it, right? So thank you for letting us know that, did you? Not even Canadians all see Aurora Borealis. We got rid of pennies in 2013 in Canada, says Just a Guess, as Bobby Nick kind of wisely says. And it's interesting to hear your take on that, Bob, and how they've all kind of you say they've all disappeared more or less, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen one.
And
I have some though. I have a big jar of them actually.
So,
you know,
right? So everybody has them, and nobody wants to part with them, right? Do you scrape a couple away every now and then to make a purchase, Bob, or you're strictly everybody's just hoarding them?
No, you don't.
Don't spend them. Huh?
I don't take any out. So.
he just hoards them. See, that you're exactly right. That's what's going on up there, huh? Everybody's got them. They're like, I never know when I'll see them again, so I'm not letting them out. So
maybe, yeah.
It seems to be more a circulation issue. Like people just won't give up on them anymore because they heard that they're coveted. There you go. Shyt's convenience store rounds up now. Well, Terry Nee, in your area, I mean, they said there's 10 states that have laws strictly against rounding up for those reasons to not squeeze that extra 4 cents out of every consumer that comes in there. Amber's talking about the 5-gallon jug when we're talking about saving pennies and coins like that. No Cooper in pennies anymore. Or copper, but they did talk about they said there's still, 260 million in circulation, Scott, and they do believe that some of the valuable Lincoln copper wheat pennies are still out there from 1943.
Yeah, I always, when I do have change, I always look for wheat pennies, man. I collect wheat pennies.
Yeah,
and I got some steel pennies from back when there were World War II, I guess it was, for a year or two, they had steel pennies. I got a handful of steel pennies.
Yeah, if you go back far enough, you can get some dollars that were still actually made of silver. And if you ever see those pennies, there's real old ones. And yeah, they I have little stalks of weed on them. I've seen them before too, Scott. They say they can be some of the most valuable ones that are still out there in circulation. Cigarette money, LOL. Those were the days, says Amber. Yes, my brother-in-law that I talked about yesterday, they got me high first. He was the one that had the coin jug. And that was, Scott, when he needed that extra cigarette money or beer money, you go for that jar right there. Damn it. Every day after work, he would come in, you hear clank, clank, and just pocketfuls of change would go in there because everything was changed. The vending machines, all of that stuff. Blame Canada, says Space Nerd. Nerd Hoya. Tuna salad, Andrew. Here comes a guess. I think that's the first guess is this our first guess? Andrew. Tuna salad?
No.
No. And so it begins. We're playing, guess what Andrew had for lunch? Don't give it away, Andrew. Chicken strips.
No.
That's two.
The thick
Terry,
cheese is yours.
No.
I have a change purse in my wallet. Well, I got one hand in my pocket and the other one's giving a high five. Oh, let me see. Pizza, says FJM. Always.
No.
Andrew, except for Shane, acknowledges you, buddy.
Scuffed.
Good.
What's up, buddy?
Hoya FJM. Brian says, I meet the balls.
No.
Man balls? Nerd. Fish, dicks, and tater tot, says Pecan. Fish dicks?
No.
Great movie, Brian Clauder. Fish dicks. Okay. I like meatballs, Brian Clauder. Cheeseburger, no Coca Pepsi.
No.
Soup and sandwich.
No.
I love the pregnant pause when you think you got it and you don't have it. There's a soup and sandwich. Andrew. Oh yeah. Ooh, lights. Anyone got any hits of acid? Didn't think so. Whoa. Now, Scott, you said you would never do it again, but can you imagine anybody doing like a hallucinogenic and then looking at Aurora Borealis? Whoa,
Yeah.
It's like double Borealis, bro. What's going on? Grilled cheese and tomato soup, or tomato soup, FJM says.
No.
That was almost a no. My favorite new segment on Wendy's stream is when she reads a 3-day-old Andrew Facebook post and freaks out that he's posting at 1:30 in the morning. I love that. And we all might have a family member that does that. Did you see what somebody said? And then, yeah, it's already like passed and been resolved and everything. And they're like still freaking out fresh about it. And I've had to go in Messenger a couple times when Facebook first came around and told, hey, you know that's already taken care of, right? Let's see. Widow Killer says, a chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking. Did you? Chicken?
No.
Watch the X-Files when their lights on. Shammy steps in. The Shammy Rock. Shammy.
Fuck yeah.
Say hello to Shamrock, Andrew.
Hi, Shammy. How are you?
Shammy steps into the vibe. Hi, Shamrock, says Matt, checking in. Perry emojis. Perry Caravello has pennies, says Just a Guess, checking in. Did Scott say wheat pennies or weed pennies? Weed pennies. Well, you know, if you're high enough, you're like, well, it looks like, oh, that's fucking weed, bro. See, I know the founding fathers like weed. How do you know? Because they got weed on the penny, bro. It's like weed.
Weed on the penny.
My stepdad collected wheat pennies and buffalo nickels. Go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 2 buffalo nickels. Hey, Shamrock from Crazy Q Sunflower. FJM's next food guest is beef stew in a turkey sandwich.
No.
And, he meant. In would have been interesting. How about Andrew had pussy for lunch? He wishes, but sadly no. Let me see. Cock and balls. Show him your cock and balls. Your cock and balls, son. Show him. Did you, Andrew, your cock and balls for lunch?
No.
Play with your cock and balls. Bearded clam, he wishes. No.
Bearded clam.
A Jake Huston rat burger. Okay. Jake Huston rat. We don't speak of him around here. Jake.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hey,
Sweet
hey, by the way,
Shamrock is acknowledging everybody who's acknowledging her in the chat. Widow Killer says, did you have salty man milk?
No.
Andrew, you got love from Shammy.
Hi, Shammy.
Chris Thompson says, a cream of some young guy.
Maybe.
Bobby getting the love from Shammy. Hoya Matt says, Space Nerd. Thank you, Shammy. Hello to you, saying hi to BF. Good to see you on a Thursday afternoon. Shammy gets love right there from P Cunt. Chris gets love from Shammy. And Shammy gives the love to P. Chef salad, yummy, yummy. Andrew?
Nope.
Chicken dick noodle soup.
Chef salad.
Don't. I think he almost said it. He's getting tired of the game, guys, but he mumbled over it. He mumbled over it. He's getting tired of it. Is it fast food?
Chef salad, yummy, yummy.
Oh, okay, but that ain't what you had, though, right?
Nope.
All right, good. All right. Is it fast food, Andrew? No, Andrew, they feed him pretty good food there, so I will not say it's not fast food. Although it might come out fast later on. Hey, Shammy from Chris Thompson. F. Ellis said, hey, fuck you, man, you're blocked. Fuck you, K. Fuck you, Scorched Earth, you're blocked. Fuck you. F. Ellis. There's 100 Proof Podcasting link. Who's the dude besides BF?
I mean,
Scott is back again. He's back. He's back, FJ. I mean, they're 2 joints. Boy, a space nerd. Did you have chocolate salty balls for lunch, Andrew?
No.
No, okay. Pete's sweaty bowls. How about pasta? Was it a pasta?
No.
Wait, bam. Just knocked out a whole category right there, Manny Diff. Andrew gets acknowledged by 2 joints.
2 joints.
Did you have turkey legs, Andrew?
Wait, is ravioli considered pasta?
Son of a bitch. I think he inadvertently just Andrew, did you have ravioli? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Well, there you go, guys. That was it. He inadvertently gave it away by having to consider, is ravioli pasta? That's how we play. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch today? Okay, here we go. 2 joints is getting love from Shammy. Shammy, good morning from 2 joints. Mozzarella sticks. No, he got tired of it. That was it. No, it's ravioli. I was going to have some ravioli last night, Andrew, but I opted for hot dogs instead. But I almost went for the Chef Boyardee. Ravioli again?
Boyardee.
Says FJM. Ravioli again? Yep.
Yeah.
It is ravioli again, which that's a pattern.
Ravioli again. Why again?
That's what
he seems to get a lot of pasta for lunch.
That's what he's going to be saying when he's on the toilet later. Ravioli again.
Yeah.
2 joints is getting acknowledged by Matt. Let's continue on. We let him join us in the not so serious news. They're right in the middle of it. Look at this. You guys are all animal, mineral, vegetable. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Nope, he didn't give it away. Now Andrew's learned something today, that ravioli is in the pasta family, Andrew. Let me do my next story that I have for you in the other news, in the not so serious news. And Bobby Nick, we just think alike. We've been doing stuff together so long, and we see stuff like maybe we got similar YouTube feeds and stuff like that. But I picked this story out, and great minds think alike. Bobby picked this out too and forwarded it to me. So now we both bring it to you. We've done the story about a month ago, maybe not quite a month ago, about all the people that got together and played like guitar all at one time. You remember that one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the song. Was it "Learning to Fly" or something like that? Or no, that was I'm trying to remember what guitar it was.
I remember what the last tune was.
But at any rate, I have a new one like this. This is where a collection of musicians all get together to play one song simultaneously. 374 bagpipers, as a matter of fact, get a pop-up in front of their face. Play AC/DC song together to break a world record. So I'll read the article to you, and I'll play the song, Bob. And we all, as soon as I saw bagpipe and AC/DC, it could only be one song.
That's
so
right.
let's see what it is right here. It's smashed in Melbourne, the Bagpipe Bash. An event.
Bash.
Thanks, Andrew.
Cool.
Hey guys, you ever played the bagpipe? He'll be doing that on his live in a couple minutes. An event held in Australia saw an ensemble of 374 bagpipers playing "It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll" by AC/DC, and breaking a world record in the process.
World record.
Fucking guy.
Squirrel. I love the Great Melbourne Bagpipe Bash in Victoria
gathered 374 players to perform the song at Federation Square. Just a few blocks from where the music video for the Australian rock band's original version was filmed in 1976. Bobby Nick, is that the one where they play in the street and they're in the back of the car or on a trailer? They're out in the middle of the street.
Yeah, they're on a float. You know,
I do. I do remember that video. I don't know if we watched it or I watched it myself.
Vibe, everyone.
Yeah. Sorry. Kevin Conlon and Les Kenfield, members of the Rats of Tobruk Pipe Band, who appeared in the original music video, participated in this record attempt. The previous Guinness World Record for the largest bagpipe ensemble was Your Mother Blowing Me, Oh No, was set by 333 pipers playing together in Bulgaria in 2012. So Andrew, I'm going to play video right now of you. This is people breaking world record. No, that was Bulgaria. 374 bagpipers in Austria.
There's a whole channel devoted to like rock and roll and people breaking records like that. It's cool.
Thanks, Andrew. I just let those moments simmer for Scott right now and for myself a little bit. Let's have fun now. Let's see what it sounds like, Bobby Nick, because I don't know, Bob, I don't know how you feel about this song. There are days where my nerves can tolerate the solo in A Long Way to the Top, and there are days that I cannot tolerate it, Bob.
Oh, BF, I don't know, man.
You don't have that experience, do you, huh?
No, I do not. It's always something that, like, even if it's scorching my ears, I still love it.
There are some days, Bobby Nick, where I love that song, but I'm not, because that is an extended ass bagpipe solo, Bobby Nick.
It is, right? and those bagpipes can be hard on the ears, but I always love it.
Bro, yeah, Scott. So the bagpipe, I mean, it's the only song I think of, but let's hear what it sounds like. One of them bad, but let's hear what it sounds like when 374 people go for a Guinness World Record in an attempt to play It's a Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll bagpipe solo. BF, they're gonna cut you, they're gonna BF, they're gonna block you.
I'm here with Hayden, who's come from Haileybury to be involved in this world record-breaking attempt. How does it feel? How are you?
It's loud, definitely. I was really excited for this event. Now it's over. I'm just still full of adrenaline.
How do you feel, Bruce?
Very tired.
That must be one of the original guys.
It's just out of this world.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things I've done.
It's exciting, like nothing I've done before.
How long have you been playing the pipes?
Oh, long time, about 54 years.
Wow. And what made you decide to come and be
I bet she's happily married.
I've been
Hey-o.
a pipe band for about 30 years, so it inspired me to practice, so I learnt the tune.
I went to the 100th anniversary in Edinburgh and I fell in love with the bagpipes. And then my mum's Scottish, so I think it's in my blood.
A certified record.
Certified record.
374 people.
I mean, think about it, BF. Like, it's probably pretty easy to get 300 guitarists or 374 guitarists, 374 drummers together to play a tune, you know. But 374 bagpipers, that's gotta be
Excellent point, Bobby Nick. It is. I do consider like a less common when you talk about your brass and your woodwind instruments. You understand? So yeah, that's a very good point that you make there. Bagpipers is a unique instrument to try to gather three quantity. Yeah, everybody. Let's continue on right here with the vibe. It is 1:30. We typically, I don't know, we should, you go for a break? You want to take a piss break now, Scott? You need to go in real quick? We can continue the news after the break?
I got
All right, why don't we do that? It does kind of feel like that. We're having fun, man, and we're in the middle of the news, and I think we have fun extending it when Andrew joins the way he does now, and we play a game show in the middle of the news. Guess what Andrew had for lunch? So now while Andrew talks over this little talk out I'm going to do, we're going to take a little quick piss break, and we're going to come back and continue the news. I have the story about the TikTok creator that actually they sued a woman for ending their marriage through social media. We'll read about that. And then I have that record, Andrew, about a women's college basketball team that scored over 150 points in a game last night. I'll tell you exactly how much when we get back and continue with the news. And I have a story given to me about Lex Luger's health progress. Andrew will be interested to tell you about that. And we'll end up with a sexy bikini report about the whole Visa card thing. But right now, folks, why don't we take a little pause for the cause, a little piss break right in the middle of the news. It's 2.5 minutes. Go grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them we ain't waiting to the end of Thursday. There's fun party vibe going on right now in the middle of the day on BF Live The Vibe. And when we come back after this brief 2.5 minute piss break, go grab what you need and come back for more fun right after this. It's just 2.5 minutes, and we'll get right back into it for more fun. So come on back right after this, as soon as I find my element. Let's take a piss break. Come on.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
All right, Bobby Nick, you can do what you got to do with that, with the message in the back. You can take care of that,
right,
please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Fine. I appreciate it. We're back after the piss break. Scott's out walking in the woods. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're trying to cram into the time that we have here on BF Live The Vibe. So we took our little piss break, where we're going to continue on with the news, and then we're going to have some other stuff going on here. I want to get an old Perry talk and Scott's hole, and I have Andrew talking over me. Here we go. I'm putting him backstage while he's doing some of his talk ups, and I'll bring you another story. This is a story that kind of caught my attention. It says a TikTok influencer is accused of destroying a marriage and is ordered to pay a woman $1.75 million. So it's like, I was intrigued by this because it involved a TikTok influencer. And I'm like, well, relationships break apart all the time. Why did someone have to pay someone $1.75 million? A popular social media influencer was recently ordered by a North Carolina court to pay the wife of the man she's accused of cheating with $1.75 million. Brene Kennard, a lifestyle content creator with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, is at the center of a civil lawsuit that has made national headlines, in which she is accused of criminal conversation and alienation of affection. So I find this intriguing because a lot of people miss the fact that entering into a marriage is a contract, is a legal contract. And in some states, they have provisions that you can actually sue against the provisions in a marriage contract, much like it happened in this one. You can sue for, I didn't know about criminal conversation, but I have heard of alienation of affection. The lawsuit was filed in May of 2024 in Durham County, North Carolina Superior Court by Kennard's manager's wife. So apparently this influencer had a manager, and she got 3 million followers or whatever, and she was making making money being an influencer, and she ended up having an affair with her manager. And so this wife of the manager is suing over this, and she won $1.75 million. According to court documents, the woman claims that before the interference of this social influencer, her marriage was one of genuine love and affection that existed, but that this social influencer destroyed their marriage. The filing, which sought over $1 million in monetary damages, said that the situation has led Montague to seek therapy, citing humiliation as well as mental and emotional anguish. And a quote goes from her lawyer says she just received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children, says Robinetta Jones, the attorney for Akira Montague. But I just thought this was kind of interesting that they treated her like a contract, but she had to pay $175 million for being a home wrecker. Damn. You can't wreck a home that's already wrecked. That's a good point there, Space Nerd. Right. If he was going to go or whatever, then he was going to go anyway. But that's a more you know. But yeah, they do have. There you go. You don't mix business with pleasure. That's right. You don't mix your pen in the company inkwell, as one of the sayings used to be. Right. You don't shit where you eat. Don't forget to check out the weed strain list from yesterday. Excuse me, Space Nerd. You were not here, but I'll show it again. I showed it at the beginning of the show because I was so happy and proud of that. Space Nerd, she did our strains yesterday. She took all of those great pictures and all. Let me find. I'm over here in the Discord section, and over here there's a BF Live part in the 100 Proof Podcasting. You might see a link. That's where Space Nerd left this right here. And I'll share the picture again, right here, Nerd, because she wasn't here to see it when we did. I did it right at the top of the show. Look at this. Look at all these strains. OG Kush, the Island Sweet Skunk, the Bubble Gum, the Blueberry Muffin. I think that was Pecan strain. Anybody see their strain right here? She got them all. Permanent Marker was so funny to me. Pineapple Express, Scott marked that up. Blue Dreams. And if you do another one, Space Nerd, I said you have to add my newest strain, Banana Bubbles, to it. It's a good sweet one. It's a high THC content. Alien Cheese, Astronaut, Dreamweaver, Green Crack. That was a funny one. Green Crack, that was a funny one. Thank you, Space Nerd, for all the fun that you had on our 420 episode yesterday. And she said, I'm writing these down, folks. And there you see it right there. If you click on the 100 Proof Podcasting link, you can go over to Discord and see that stuff yourself and all the other fun stuff that goes on over there. All right. I told you a story about the creator paying that money. Andrew, let me bring Andrew back in. Andrew, can you stop doing a live for a minute to do my show?
Yes.
All right, buddy. Cool. Let's do this. I have a story, Andrew. I could not believe this score when I saw it. This next story in the other news and the not so serious news is a sports story. So my boy Andrew is here. Andrew, a women's basketball team last night set a new record for a score. What? Grace College set a new women's college basketball record with 172 points, Andrew, in a blowout. Look at this score.
Is that a misprint?
No, my friend, this is not a misprint. Let me read all about it right here. Women's college basketball history was made on Tuesday night as Grace College beat Ohio Christian 179-91. That 172-point performance by Grace College Lancers set a new women's record that tops what the NCAA Division I, II, III, or the NAIA school has ever scored.
Women.
The previous record in a game was 159 points, held by both Grambling and Oklahoma Baptist. The 172 points far surpassed the team's previous school record, Andrew, of 118 points in a game. They had already topped that score by the end of the third quarter in Tuesday's game. And there's a little tweet about it, Andrew, and there's the score right there, buddy. What do you think about a team? Holy. They said that what did they say? I think they said they were 60%. They were terrible from the from the 3 points, but they were good from the they made most of their foul shots, like 40 out of 42, and they were like shooting 68% in the rest of the field there, Andrew. 170. So they were just sinking baskets, bro.
It was everywhere.
Now everybody insert your women's college basketball joke here, Scott, right?
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. People are going to, it's still kind of impressive. And the other team, 91 points, that ain't nothing shabby neither.
No.
But there you go.
At what point do you put in your backups or whatever, man?
Yeah, and then like this is when you hear all the mothers on the sidelines or somebody say, "Don't they have a slaughter rule, Scott?"
Yeah.
When you're slaughter, like if the scores at some point. The amazing part of this game, Andrew, is that the Lancers only converted 26% or 10 out of 38 of their three-point attempts, but they did shoot 58% overall from the field, and they did make 40 of 44 free throws, bro. And they caused the other team to commit 42 turnovers, a record in basketball. Women's basketball, 172-91 is our sports story in the not so serious news. Here you go. Can't wreck a home. Don't mix business with pleasure. Exactly. Widow. Tammy and Scott emojis. He's mixing business with pleasure. Scott's always mixing business with pleasure here on the vibe. That's why he's out in the woods. I think that's who he's really. I think he's kind of looking for out there.
I got to check on Tammy. I fell behind on what's going on with the girl.
Oh, we have to. I get creative, says Nerd. Thank you. I mean, that just tells me that you were having fun and you got creative with that. I liked all the colors and all that. I didn't expect that. That was nice. The pink are the horoscopes, says Nerd. Well, look at that. She's got everything. Oh, the pink are the horoscope strains. Thank you. We had a lot of fun yesterday. Space Nerd probably wasn't here to hear me say. By the time I was done smoking that joint all by myself and just talking and just keeping my eyes open was a challenge. You're welcome. It was truly the funnest hang. I really appreciate all your great words. Did the other team have a disability?
That's what I was thinking.
172 green dildos, says Space Nerd, who remembers that famously that the green dildos are being thrown at the WNBA games. Boston Blue Lancers, WNBA team. I don't know about that, the Boyle. Or does the coach have brain damage like Perry Caravella?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I didn't say it. Missed you yesterday, Two Joints. Two Joints might join us tomorrow on Friday's show if he can. Two Joints knows. He sees Andrew play his games online on Andrew the Giant 96. 172-1 is Andrew's baseball scores. Yes, because he sets all of his levels for 100, and he sets his computer levels, the competitor, all down to 0 or close to it. And so he slaughters everybody he plays. Hey, Nerd, says Two Joints. She's live right now, says Widow Killer of the Tammy. BF Chang emojis. Oh, man, I was in full effect yesterday. BF Chang was in full effect yesterday. She's at Perry's favorite restaurant, McDonald's.
Oh, fuck up.
Wow, it is your favorite, man. We got to tune into Bob and Perry tonight. And we got to get on with the last story in the not so serious. Actually, I'm going to share you another sports story, Andrew. This is a good one, buddy. This is about Lex Luger. Tell everybody who Lex Luger is and was.
A professional wrestler.
That's right. He, in my opinion, I think he was in the front of the line at the steroid jar for a while there. That's my personal opinion.
Yes,
he was like freakishly big, was he not? And I've mentioned this to Scott and Bobby Nick before, the guys, that even though we knew that what that was, Scott, like every time I looked at him, I'm like, man, I wish I was that fucking big. When you walk in the room, every son of a bitch knew you were the dude, right? I mean, he was just like freakishly big for a time in his life. And then he'd been wheelchair bound a lot recently. Well, we talked about Lex Luger and we talked about Diamond Dallas Page and how he was a long sufferer of wrestling injuries and being hooked on the pain medications. And one day he had enough. Somebody asked him to try this yoga thing. Diamond Dallas Page, the wrestler, took yoga. He adapted it for guys to do it, and he now does DDP. Diamond Dallas Page yoga. Well, he applied this to Lex Luger, bro. And look at this. I got pictures of Lex Luger standing, Andrew. Look at this.
Man, I gotta check this shit out.
Bro. Now you've been seeing all the pictures of Lex Luger in his wheelchair, right?
Yeah, I've been hearing about. Yeah.
Look at him. He's in a look. He said, "This is the caption on Lex Luger's picture. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Trimming our tree. Haven't been able to do this for almost 2 decades. Thanks to my good friend, Real DDP, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, and thank you, Jesus." Andrew, I never thought I'd see a picture, Bobby Nick, of him standing ever again.
Wow.
He looked veg-o-matic in that wheelchair, bro. I thought he was going the other way.
Yeah, man.
So that is amazing to see wrestler Lex Luger. And yeah, Scott's intrigued. He's like, God damn, Diamond, this yoga shit. I mean, he did it for Jake the Snake Roberts, Scott, and he did it for him too.
Yeah,
Lex grows nice weed. Yeah.
It's
Go
one of them things that I've been hearing a lot about, and I always say I'm going to look into it. But I just never get around to it, and I need to check it out.
Yeah, it might. Scott, we've seen enough of anecdotal evidence to know that it might be worth looking at.
Yeah.
After being wheelchair bound for a long time, Lex Luger showed tremendous improvement after working with Diamond Dallas Page to improve his mobility and strength. He stood up on his own in a health update shared on the DDP Yoga YouTube channel in February of this year. He also did the same along with taking a few steps to the podium with assistance during his Hall of Fame induction in April. In another update shared in August, Luger was seen walking around a kitchen island with mild to no assistance. But yeah, this is going from literally being in a wheelchair from years. So I never thought I'd see that, Scott. I thought the next thing we were going to hear, Bobby Nick, is that Lex Luger just went like a lot of the other guys did, man. So I'm happy to see that some of these old wrestlers are finally finding some relief, and that's amazing. All right, so now we're going to do our sexy bikini report to finish off every BF Live The Vibe newscast right here. And this one is about the swipe fees. A lot of people know them to be, is when you go to a vendor and they say, hey, if you use your credit card, I got to charge you like maybe 4 cents or 5 cents more a gallon for gas because of the swipe fees that they get charged by Visa. And this is particularly harmful to America's a lot of small businesses because they only make so much money. They can't afford to giving out the same percentage as maybe some of these larger businesses. So the Bikini Report is going to tell you about maybe a little remedy that might be coming along the way for those small merchants. Hey, Sexy Bikini Report, tell us all about these swipe fees and this class action lawsuit and what's going to happen with that. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Tell us all about it.
Instacart say they've reached a proposed settlement that would lower the fees merchants pay to use their credit card networks. Okay, a little context. If a business wants to accept credit cards, and face it, they all do, they have to agree to pay a percentage of every transaction's dollar amount for the privilege. Currently, that runs an average of about 2.3%. In fact,
2.3% of every dollar. That's significant for anybody. And a small business, I mean, that's a lot of money.
It's apparently one of the highest operating expenses for retailers. And that expense is passed on to consumers to the tune of about $1,200 a year for the average family, according to the National Retail Federation. The fees are one of the reasons the U.S. has seen a 20-year litigation saga as merchants accuse the card companies and banks of violating antitrust laws. The new settlement proposal, which would end that litigation, would cut that transaction fee, but only by a tiny 0.1%, which is why the NRF and the National Association of Convenience Stores are recommending the proposal be rejected. So, what do you think? Should retailers keep fighting the big credit card companies? Or are the fees a cost of doing business that they just have to deal with? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. Yeah, so I'm big time against all those fees in general, but especially for the small businesses because I deal with like places around.
Sexy.
Thank you. There's small businesses around here, local businesses that tell you, man, like if you bring us cash, it'll be this much less, and that that's very appealing. I mean, they're just putting it to them to where it's just too much money. I mean, and they just lowered it like 1/100%. That's nothing. So they got to stop putting it to these small businesses. Letitia Yam Bikini was $2.3 at Lululemon stores. Maybe in Canadian. Widow Killer says that Diamond Dallas Page saved Jake the Snake's life and Scott Hall. But unfortunately, Scott Hall started drinking again because he was by himself during COVID. Man, that's just another one of in a series of those unfortunate stories that people went away they didn't have to maybe during that epidemic and all. That's unfortunate. Well, there you go. That's how we do it here on The Vibe, folks. We did an extended newscast. We played our favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch in the middle of the BF Live, The Vibe, other news. That was the other news. That's Andrew talking over me because he knows I'm about to talk out the not so serious news. Oh yeah, BF Live in the vibe in the afternoon. Having fun with news with the not so serious news. That was a fun segment right there. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. It's good to have you back, Scott Brothers, said our friend Two Joints. I agree as well. And something wouldn't have been right. I would have gotten past it if you couldn't have made it yesterday. But man, it was great to have him back. Come right back for the 420 episode. Did Andrew say what he had for lunch? I can't remember, says Widow Killer. He had a pint and sandwich. Andrew was confused. He wasn't sure if ravioli was pasta. So yes, Andrew had ravioli for lunch today. That's right. We did that. We talk about we like the fact that maybe there's Bobby Nicky back. You got your food there. We talk about the fact that we love that these younger generations are keeping the rock and roll alive, right? And I've showed you some really cool kind of bands, kid bands. It really heartens us to know that there's younger generations that still love music. Well, some of these younger generations are a little more intense about their love for music than others, Bobby, Nick, and guys. Check this out here on the vibe. They tried to put Ryder in they told them, don't put Ryder in the beginning class. JC. Come on, Bubba. The drummer's with it.
Yeah.
He got Dave. Look, he's got the. Animal!
Fuck yeah.
Ricky shrunk it. He said the drummer for Poison sure shrunk. Wow. Yeah! They tried to tell him don't put him in the beginner class. Oh, he threw his stick. Did he? That dude's throwing sticks. He got swagger. He got stick throwing swagger, guys. I called that clip "Smells Like a Drummer" right there. Wow, Phil Collins' grandson. You can feel something in the air tonight. The drummer from Poison sure shrunk. Wow. All right, why don't we do this? Scott's outside right now. We just kind of did our piss break not that long ago, and so I know there's a couple over there. Let me go over here, and we haven't been here in a minute, so let me go down to the bottom of it, and I think at least maybe a couple. We got some old videos and we got some new videos. Maybe we will find out what Tammy's up to and all Scott's favorite locales. We haven't done it in a minute, and I'm going to remind you before and after we do this segment right now that we're about to do that at 4:20 Central Time. That's 5:20 East Coast Time. Scott will be premiering a whole kind of collection, a compilation of this and more of the stuff that you're going to see right here. But right now, we're going to see a little bit of it as we go down into Scott's Hole. That's right, y'all. Just because Scott ain't been here doesn't mean that he hasn't been working hard down in the hole, and that's why you got to go over to the Angry Iguana 112 later on tonight to see his compilation premiere. Check in for the live on that, and there'll be a little live chat that you can participate in. But right now, let me see what I got here, Scott, because I got going back to the end of the month. Oh, and some of these things I do put in your hole. You know, sometimes I get restless when you're away, and I might put things in your hole. So here's something I put in your hole on, this is dated Halloween, October 31st, and this involves your favorite girl, Tammy, right here. And I like to surprise Scott with stuff, because this is right off of Tammy's page. This isn't Angry Iguana 112, but let's watch it now. Oh, Scott, I think I pulled this because what I notice here is that I think she treated herself to a hotel on Halloween night. That's what this was, Scott. Treat yourself. This is Treat Yourself, Tammy.
All right.
ride for the midnight brand on Red Mesa. Smoking my love, stealing Fraser. If the sky turns black, I couldn't straight her. Midnight brand burning on Red Mesa.
Oh my God, Scott. So there you go, buddy. I mean, you tell me she doesn't know what she's doing with that face and all that stuff. Shout out to Tammy if you're watching. I see she does live sometimes in and around the show that we're doing right here on the Vibe, Scott. But yeah, I'll say it once again, bro. She knows all of these songs. She knows a lot more of these current songs than I do, brother.
Yeah, me too.
She got country. I mean, she's all over the place. She knows. You knew what you're doing out there, Tammy. She knows some hip songs and everything. She knows how to speed it up and make her face that it's already very animated even look that much more animated, Scott. So I pulled that for you and threw that in your hole. Let me see what I got here. This is dated November 2nd. We're going back in Scott's hole right here. Let me see. Oh, this is another. Oh my goodness, Scott. This is a Tammy one. Yeah, so let's see. This is good. We're playing catch up, man, because I don't know how much of you saw or how much I remember. This is where they came at Tammy hard on this one, Scott. This is where somebody was on a parking lot and they had some signs for her. They parked next to her, taunting her with some signs. I don't know if you saw this.
I didn't see this.
Wow, but this is right off of Tammy's page, and we're in Scott's hole, so I like showing him some stuff, and then we're going to get to the stuff that's on the Angry Iguana 112 page and all that stuff. But look, this is somebody taunting Tammy. This is off of the Tammy Hall 6603 page from November 2nd in Scott's hole. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That shit.
It says baby killer, meth head, lot lizard, tam tam.
Oh man,
Ooh.
The baby killer thing. What that is something I just recently learned about her. It might be part of her what's got wrong with her. But one of her children died in her care, and it was said that she kind of left it alone. You know, didn't take care of it and left it.
Putting names out there on top
This
of
is
it.
harassment.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Wow.
That shit.
So damn, they park right next to her, Scott. That's like some next level trolling shit. I would have to have a personal vendetta against that person to give a shit to do that, Scott.
Yeah, and there is a lot of people that's after her that way, and she's constantly doxing herself anymore.
Yeah, not smart enough to not even let people know where she isn't. You know. All right. Well, I got another one. Tammy is hip. She knows the song, and she knows what to do with that face. And we're in Scott's hole. Where are we at? We're in Scott's hole. And what do we do when we're in Scott's hole? If you got one, you smoke one.
Down in Scott's hole.
You don't have to, but if you have one, this is your time.
Smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. She likes to fly, but Tammy's wings have been denied.
God. Scott's hole is where we're at. Tipping low cows, those LOL cows. Tam, here's another one I threw in your box, Scott. We're just going to go down till we get to yours. She knows what she's doing with that face and with them songs. She's talented. She's Tammy. She knows Portrait with a Man. Oh, shit. Wow, Scott, she's a rebel for kicks. That is crazy.
I know. I did notice right before I left. I told you guys when she was in that hotel room, she lost her hairbrush, and it still looks like she hasn't found her hairbrush.
Oh Lord, she brushed her hair with her pillow again. All right, well, I might have some later ones that are involve the room again. We'll see when we get as we go through the whole. But now, Scott, I'm getting into some of the older stuff that maybe we didn't get to when you started having communication issues and issues getting online. I have one with Josh Block, and it's called Seizure. You remember that one?
Yeah. Now, I kind of hate to. I mean, Josh Block is extremely autistic, but every once in a while he does something funny, and well, you'll see here. I don't want to give it away about this.
This is the guy for a reference point where in the past where we've done Scott's Hole, I've said that he, even though he don't know no better, he walks around New York City like jumping in people's face and threatening them. And then I said he's going to get punched one day, and Scott did say that pretty much happened one day.
Yeah, he got the shit knocked out of him a couple weeks ago.
So unlike that other kid that we might get into, the one that's not autistic, this one he got his ass kicked. This is Josh Block, and he's having a seizure maybe in Scott's Hole.
We went to the house.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh fuck!
Help!
Oh fuck!
Do something!
Oh shit!
Are we breakdancing?
I'm
we breakdancing. Now Scott, you're worried about like coming off like too shitty for busting on him for being on the spectrum, and his bro is filming him saying, "Are you breakdancing?" His bro's probably in the middle of having a seizure. That that's a real bro when he goes, "Are you having a seizure? You fucking breakdancing? Like what are you doing over there, bro?"
I'm pretty sure when you have a seizure, though, you don't talk. He's talking. He's just joking.
Oh, wow, shit. Hey, I want to say Mai stepped in earlier, and I didn't get to greet her because we were in the middle of something. The lovely Mai.
Hi.
Hang on. Steps into the vibe. There, Andrew.
Hi, Mai.
There you go. I knew if I said hi to Mai and I didn't have Andrew on screen, I was starting to get the roller coaster wave backstage. Here we go. Matt said, you wanted us to be a buzz. Wendy, get in here. Bobby is eating. Yeah, Bob, I'm used to you kind of getting something this time of the day. You're people, Mr. Bobby, here's your delivery today. What are you having today, Bobby Nick?
Same thing as always. Fucking eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. All right. My 100% Matt checking in. You guys are having fun today. All right, let's that's the jock. Let's finish with the seizure clip here.
Something.
Okay, it was fake. It was
you son of a... He faked it anyway, Scott? Oh, damn. He got me.
Josh, we went to the house.
That is pretty funny. See, now that's another level of self-awareness, Scott. He knows that people perceive him as a little, if I do this, I'm going to get a reaction. And so he's like, I'm going to fuck with my boys.
What's going on? Help! Do something!
Are we breakdancing?
I'm seizing. I'm having a seizure.
I'm little seizures.
Something.
Pan.
Okay, it was fake. It was an act.
These boys like that.
Josh,
all right, there you go. Josh Block. In Scott's Hole. That's the segment where we're watching Scott's favorite LOL cows. And go over to the Angry Iguana 112 page at 4:20 Central. That'll be 5:20 for my East Coast friends. And you will see a compilation of some of this stuff and a lot more in there if you go over to the Angry Iguana 112 channel. And there'll be a live chat so you can talk about what you think about these videos. If you go over to 5:20 East Coast time, 4:20 Central time, he'll be doing a premiere of a compilation of a lot of this stuff over there on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. But we got a couple more things to watch here in Scott's Hole, and then we'll get to some Perry talk and some other fun stuff here. All right, what's this, Tapa? Oh,
one of the newer locales is called Tapiachu.
Yeah, Scott, I don't know Tapiachu. Please tell us, enlighten us on Tapiachu.
And kind of the quick story on her is, she's homeless currently, but she was living with her car with her family. Their whole family is living in a car. Somebody come by to steal the car and shot a couple of them, and so now they're in homeless.
Trying to steal their house from them. Damn.
This sounds terrible, but she's she's one of the newest locales, and she took 7 Tylenol in this video you're getting ready to watch. And she's just on the internet all the time, sympathy baiting and stuff. And there's a real long Tapiachu lore that takes too long to get to. But here she took just 7, and she's trying to get people to feel sorry for her, really.
All right, so I'm one of the many people online having a pity party in Grifton. Tapiachu, our newest entrant in Scott's Hole. So she's throwing up?
Yeah. She took 7 Tylenol and started vomiting.
7?
Yeah. You notice how she'll make eye contact with the camera off and on as she's being sick.
And that's usually like a look for pity. Like, I wonder if people are looking at me.
I want to see how the chat's going.
You see how pathetic I am? You look, see, am I getting super chat?
Yeah.
Am I putting on a good enough performance? All right, well, there you go, Scott. That's our newest entrant, Tapiachu.
Yeah.
jumps in Scott's hole right here on the
She
vibe.
hates white people too. She's extremely racist.
Wake up, white people. Wake up, white people. And I want to thank Brian Clutter for over there on Facebook, giving the Facebook feed a little love over there. Thank you, BK Brian Clutter, for checking in right here in the middle of the Scott's Hole segment we're doing right here on the vibe. Let's see. When did you get in here, Bobby? We got that one earlier. Okay, now, Scott, let's talk about Cyrax off the record. Oh, this was one of the ones with the shirt and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I've got you here.
It's called
but he's recently the thing with Cyrax is they think he's been they've got him a lawyer and he thinks he's in an actual going to court stuff. But everything's
going to court with John.
Yeah, everything's set up though. Everybody's in on the joke except this is when they go off the record at the end of the court after the end of this deposition or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They go off the record and everybody gets to say what they really think of Chance or Cyrax.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Andrew.
He was waiting for us to say something before he said his next word.
This is gonna be bad then. Oh my.
Well, check this out. And notice it. And I told Scott when he first sent me this clip, I said, "Oh, this is him in his court, his best dress, Sunday best for his court case."
Yeah, notice how his shirt's buttoned up there on the collar.
It's crooked as fuck. Yeah, he's gonna be the way his thing is buttoned. He'd be sitting like this. This is court dress for court Cyrax right here in Scott's Hole, off the record after a deposition apparently. Because they have him thinking he's involved in an actual court case. This is very much like Perry Carabello Live, where they thought he was making an actual movie. Well, here we go. This is the one and only Cyrax, and notice the jaunty collar in Scott's Hole.
I like to announce that everything from this point on is off the record.
Okay. Fuck you, Chance. How about that?
Use the rope, Chance. Tough Chance.
You're a little bitch.
So they just set it off the record, like right off the bat, because they know it would just get him going.
Such a good daddy's dick, bitch.
Suck daddy's dick. Look at that! Look at that fucking mouth hole.
I like to announce that everything from this point on is off the record.
Okay. Fuck you, Chance. How about that?
Use the rope, Chance. Tough Chance.
Damn, use the rope.
You're a little bitch.
Mr. Wilkins, you do not have to. I had to bleep out some of the stuff, man. They was talking about unaliving and stuff like that. I had to bleep out.
They really do bring it on another level. Like they'll accuse each other of like being perverts and actually offing people and stuff like weird. Yeah, it gets weird and intense.
They're hardcore on them. Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the last two we have right here, Scott. Now this is Tammy indoors. And it's Tammy is finger licking good, Scott, is all I got to say about this one.
Yeah, I just happened to notice that she gets up after eating some chicken and takes a walk, but she does this like stutter step, right? And so I put a little music to it, and I thought it looks funny.
Now it's not often that we see her in indoor setting. We always see her in the truck with Heidi. So do we assume that this is more of the hotel room night? Maybe?
Yeah, this is the hotel room. Yeah,
and this is when Scott gets a little excited because he gets to see a little more of Tammy's body on some of these clips right here. So let's watch Tammy finger licking good in Scott's hole. Oh, Scott's noticing them jeans. Darkness falls across the KFC. The midnight hour is close at hand. Checkout time is close at hand. Thriller, dog. Thriller. Thriller is Tammy. She's finger licking good on the vibe. That's a little disturbing. Wow, Scott's getting, oh man, that's like semi-porn for Scott right there. All right, now, you guys somebody just said that Tammy was live, and she was at McDonald's, just like Perry Caravello is all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
That just happens to be our last clip that we have in Scott's Hole. But let's look at a little pause for the cause. And since we're down in the hole, normally we play the Scott's Hole theme or whatever, but we can do a 2-for-1 and acknowledge our friend Donkey Kongington. And do our memorial hit right now for anyone that might have no longer with us and that might be missing and you want to remember them. Do so right now as we do another dab done for Dunks. Another dab dog for Dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for Dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. One out. Another dab done for Dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for Dunks. Another dab dog for Dunks. It's how we pour one out for our homies here on BF Live. That's how some people pour one out. We smoke one out for our homies. Now, this one involves Tammy, who we were just told on her most recent live that she is at McDonald's, much like Perry Caravello is all the time. But this one, let me unshare this and see if I can make it bigger. That's what she said. Yeah. Bigger. Now, this one involves, Scott, you set this up, buddy, because Tammy's not alone at the McDonald's, is she?
Yeah, Brian Clotter actually tipped me off to what was going on, so I had to go look it up. And
thanks, buddy.
And she thinks that everybody's following her and looking at her, whether they are or not, and sometimes they are. And so she sees somebody sitting in McDonald's in a suit, and so they must be the FBI.
The FBI at McDonald's coming for Tammy. Oh. They're coming for my quarter pounder, y'all. It's not right. They're coming for my quarter pounder. Let's see why the FBI would be involved with Tammy and McDonald's in Scott's Hole.
Got the FBI on the job. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no one in suits sit around the fucking McDonald's. Nobody
in suits eats at McDonald's on purpose. No.
Suit sits at McDonald's.
That's right. Only people dressed like me.
You know, what are they following me for? What are they even around me for? But I know it's what it is.
Look at her hair. Jane brushed it in a week.
Oh, I told you guys, she had to brush by that hat. By that toque. Everybody now. Secret agent man Scott Fitzpatrick put in his clip of Tammy being harassed by the man at McDonald's right there. That kind of stuff, and probably a lot more knowing Scott Fitzpatrick. A bunch of all his locale friends will be in his compilation video that's going to premiere live today at 5:20 Central or 4:20 Central, 5:20 East. It's 4:20 appropriately for our boy Scott Fitzpatrick.
And I'll tell you, you guys are just barely familiar with the Poop Squatch, and the Poop Squatch's been on the move lately, and he'll be heavily in the upcoming clips in the thing today.
Awesome, man. Well, that's the kind of stuff you have to look forward to. We just do a little bit over here in Scott's Hole, but later on, there's been links running, and they'll be continue running throughout the entirety of every show for all of our bros, whether it be Andrew, Scott, Bobby, Nick, or the like. And so if you're curious about that premiere that Scott's having later, there'll be a link running in the chat. You can check him out at the Angry Iguana 112. That's where it's going down live later on today. But right now, we just got done falling down into, let me find my element and put my echo on. We are going to call our way out of Scott's Hole. Hell yeah, we just crawled our way out of Scott's Hole. That was a lot of fun. I know everybody just missed having Scott around in general, and we miss going down in Scott's Hole. So that's fun. One of the fun things we like to do here on The Vibe. There you go. And there's links, like I said, running for everybody. You'll see Bobby Nick's links running. You'll see links running for Andrew the Giant for all his channels, Peak Hunt 420, and you'll see Scott Fitzpatrick. He'll come in the circulation too. So if you don't want to search it out, you can click on those links when you see them come by in the chat. Now, I played that song earlier where they put the young kid in that band, and he was like, maybe shouldn't have been in the beginner band, but how about a little more Nirvana, a little Nirvana right here for my friend Bobby Nick, and we'll get on to the other fun stuff.
Oh yeah!
A little Nirvana for my friend Bobby Nick. Yeah. You know shit's serious when my dude's in a chair. One more time, a little Nirvana, and then we're going to get on to some Perry talk. I'm club fucking footage, you assway. Yeah, a little A little Nirvana for my friend Bobby Nick. I said I'm going to play that. A little Nirvana for my friend Bobby Nick. Absolutely.
I love
I like pulling out stuff like that. Let me say,
I'm club fucking footed, you ass wipe.
there you go. And he plays music. I got it for you, Widow Killer. Right on time. You know what else is right on time? 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And that's going to go down tonight. It's Thursday night. It's Perry Caravello Live. So why don't we do it and get into it? I'll run the element and we'll do a little afternoon, little midday Perry Talk. Let's do it and get into it. It is Thursday night. Well, it's not Thursday night yet, but tonight, later on tonight, we have that to look forward to as well. Perry Talk is right happening on BF Live The Vibe. Let me find my little thing right here. I'm trying to talk and do stuff at the same time. All right, let's go over to Twitter X and talk about Perry. He'll be with Bob tonight, so we'll make our way up to that stuff, but we'll talk about some of the stuff that happened on previous episodes of Perry Caravello Live. Yes, this came up the other day when we were discussing like what bands might play at the Bake Off, guys. You know, the Bake Off is going to happen on 12/12. And so,
Shut the fuck up.
oh, we coming, Perry. The Bake Off is going to happen. So, of course, you got to have musical entertainment. So we started having conversations about what bands might come to the Bake Off right here on our first clip on Perry Talk.
We're entertaining some options. I mean, it's a tight.
You're not allowed in my home, motherfucker! That fucking pregnant competent is not allowed in my home! You understand me?
We're looking at a couple options. I mean, look, it's a small space. I don't know about a full complement band or anything like that.
No one is allowed here. One, you all go to jail. Two, I'm not having the show.
So, warm-up comedian, and then maybe like before the actual
muted.
starts, just a cover, like a Poison cover band, something like that.
He's gone.
Something that kind of covers like really shitty hair metal would be nice. You know, like the kind of bands that Perry would claim to promote back in the day when we all know he didn't promote anything.
That's one of my favorite things is when they just talk. Or Tom will say, well, they were talking to me. They weren't talking to you, Perry. I'll just say something like that. Now, the other day, of course, 2 weeks ago, he famously drove an hour and a half to get a shitty Hooters calendar, drove back, filmed none of it, even though he's a content creator. So we got that one shredded up. They made him go back again, and this is the pictures they took last time, Scott. And remember when we said something about the fanny pack? Look, it says Hooters on it right there.
Yeah.
So somebody, I think he said the guy that went with him, he said they tried to buy him a fanny pack, but that don't look nowhere big enough to carry that pharmacy that Perry carries around with. No way.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you carried full size. He carries the house-sized bottles, like the Costco size of like acetaminophen and shit around with him. So that's never going to fit in there. But
He can carry that fanny pack inside of his fanny pack.
Absolutely, Scott. And I think, it's got to be on him right there. You just can't see it and all. Absolutely, that's a good observation, Scott. Yeah, like that's basically a kiddie fanny pack right there compared to his. Now this is a media share from last Monday, and it used some old footage from a previous episode of Perry Caravello Live. Bounce him like a mattress. Our next clip on Perry Talk.
This couch is perfect, dude. Oh yeah, can't wait for Perry to get home. He walks through that door, we're gonna wrestle him right here. Gonna bounce him like a mattress, baby.
I'm gonna say those guys were very polite. They cleaned up after themselves. You would never know they were even in there.
That was a long time ago. This couch is perfect, dude. Oh yeah, can't wait for Perry to get home. He walks through that door, we're gonna wrestle him right here. Gonna bounce him like a mattress, baby.
I'm gonna say those guys were very polite. They cleaned up after themselves. You would never know they were even in there.
That was a long time ago.
There you go. All right. Widow Killer says, God forbid he can't carry around his 3-month supply of Tums. Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody, no human being needs, and now I'm hearing he's sucking on them. He doesn't even chew on them. Like, I eat Tums once in a while, only when I need them, not when people send me super chats, which I can tell you that if you want me to. But he sucks on them rather than chews them like a psychopath. He sucks on him, you crazy bastard. Let me see. I got a couple more things to show you on there, and then we'll end every Perry Talk segment like we do here on the Vibe. I'm having some of these great Chris Popke tunes right here. Let's make our way up to the next one. Ooh, this next one here, we got that one. This next one here is, we can get excited about the Wild West movie. I'm a hopeful man. I'm hopeful that the Wild West movie is going to come out. But until it does, let's watch some little John Wayne Caravello right here on this little fun clip from Twitter Perry Caravello Live.
Well, I'll tell you there, boy.
Oh, he's just a little excited.
Rock'em Sock'em Robot here. And we're gonna send you down the Hooters over there. That's where you like to go get a good burger. Well, I'll tell you there, boy.
Oh, he's just a little excited.
Rock'em Sock'em Robot here. And we're gonna send you down the Hooters over there. That's where you like to go get a good burger.
John Lame. That's actually better acting right there than he could actually do on purpose. There you go. He couldn't act that well on purpose, so that was a fun little video put together. Pizzas are so 2024. Yeah, I think I do remember when they said we're going to need like other foods than like the baked goods that we're going to make when we're there, Because we will be baking shit at your place.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, we coming, Perry. We're coming for the bake-off on 12/12. It's happening. But are pizzas allowed? Some say pizzas are so 2024.
Get the fuck out of here. You're never allowed in my house again. You'll never be allowed in my home again. You blood-sucking son of a bitch.
Jim said we can shit in plastic bags and leave them hidden around Club 102 after the 12/12 bake-off. Hiding pizzas is so 2024.
You're not allowed in my home! Motherfucker! You'll never be allowed in my home! Motherfucker! Fuck you! Motherfucker! Get out of here and stay out of my motherfucking life! You understand me? And I want my goddamn guitar back! You piece of horse shit! I demand my guitar back! You fucking animal! Oh!
Well, Jen, since you asked, I mean, that's just one of the ideas on the table. I agree. The pizzas is very 2024. I think we're over the pizzas. I think I prefer hiding bags of blood from celebrities. Personally, if I want to do...
Fuck you! Fuck you!
They did the Hulk Hogan blood after he died.
Bags of blood.
There you go. No bags of blood. He's no fun. He just says no to everything. He never says yes to anything. The look you give someone after they say they don't get PCO. The old Sydney Sweeney. The controversy continues. Hot or not, it all depends on what picture you catch her in. But there you go. This is Perry. Watch Perry PCL clips. Perry's things get cooked now on YouTube. So that looks like they did a little cooking premiere last night. You can click on the link right there, go up Twitter X, and go. You can see that for yourself. But it's going to go down tonight, everybody, live with Perry and Bob. It's always great when Bob and Perry get together because after all, they are best friends after all.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend. What? Look at it.
What?
This is what best
That's
friends do. Like, hey,
I never did a porn with my childhood best friend. You're a nice guy. I'm not going to say that you're not a nice guy.
hey,
I'm not your chick.
well, you will be tonight.
Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend. What? Look at it.
What?
This is what best friends do. Like, hey, you see, now he doesn't want to be near his best friend.
And I never did a porno, okay? With any Asian guy, especially a gay porno, weirdo. Slow down with this best friend thing.
I can't joke around with my best friend.
yeah.
What? Look at it.
What?
This is what best friends do. Like, hey,
Oh,
you
shit.
see, now he doesn't want to be near his best friend.
That is exclusive to BF Live The Vibe. That is produced by Chris Popke. Why can't Bob and their best friend right there?
Vacation.
Who's on vacation? Popke?
Stormy.
Stormy's on vacation. Okay, TMI. Perry Caravello Live. It says, needless to say, Perry did not win the caption contest or a follow back. What is this? It says, caption this photo. Perry says, what? Now you're sleeping with Homer Simpson? We have to break up. I thought we were going to get married. Oh no, standing with JoJo. Yeah, that's Perry's always fooling himself with somebody else's woman right there, hanging out with Homer. All right. What says him? Oh, this is called Bob Levy's first time at Perry's. All right, was it before the New Year's show or was it the actual New Year's show? Maybe some of my Perry heads will let me know. I know that Bob had the tremendous New Year's Eve show, the New Year's Bop and Eve when he hung out there with them. But let's see, this is titled Bob's first time visiting Perry Caravello right here on Perry Talk.
I'm not going on another moronic, retarded, gay cruise. You got it.
Men friendly. It's men friendly cruise.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did you have to say that?
Calm down, Eddie.
Hey, let's get a picture. This is it right here. Yeah, you might want to put this in your bag now. Just give it to Matt C because I know he's been waiting for it.
So Matt C won this?
Give me my phone.
Here, hey, can you ask politely, please? Yeah, ask like a gentleman.
May I kindly ask for my phone, please?
You can ask.
Wow, this is a lot.
Just get that skateboard photo there over there.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, just pick.
Do not touch the goddamn picture on the wall! Get the out of here!
Bob's got the hat on.
My goddamn Sprite in my apartment! You son of a bitch! I've already done.
He was freaking out because of the Sprite in his apartment.
I don't want a goddamn Sprite in my apartment! You son of a bitch! I've already done the goddamn cruise to Catalina! I'm not going on another moronic, retarded, gay cruise! You got it!
All right, there you guys start. Is that bud?
How many things are censored in that video? Oh my god!
Did he say another gay cruise? So he's been on one before? I heard that too. And they got me wondering, like, did you guys actually trick him? Did they? Won't you let me take you on a gay cruise?
Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like you said you did it like it was the past tense, bro. He did say it like it was a past tense widow killer. There you go. Wendy is in the mood for Bobby love. She's in the mood for a melody. I heard her say in the chat, Bobby Nick, she says, I'm up, bitches.
Yeah, she's awake.
I heard you saying something about, what time you would like her to be up in the afternoon chill and doing shows with her.
Yeah.
I see some stuff. But you know what we say about Wendy, no matter what, on the vibe.
She shits up her pants.
Cause she's always a Wendy to me. She's always a Wendy to us here on the vibe.
You know what to do, Poppy.
Yes, Wendy. I almost called her Wendy Caravello. Wendy steps into the vibe.
I wonder if Wendy and Perry would get along well.
Oh my God, that'd be a lot of energy in the room there.
Jesus.
That'd be a lot of energy to try to contain right there. All right, well, there you go. That was the last clip on the Twitter X right there. So it goes down tonight, 4 Pacific, 7 o'clock East. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock for us East Coast people. I'll see all my great friends in the chat. Why don't we enjoy another one or two of these great Chris Popke produced Perry Caravello live songs. And he says this all the time, guys. Winding down our Perry Talk episode.
Not allowed.
Thursday, midday fun.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Fun is always allowed here
There'll
on the
never be
vibe.
allowed in my home. Ever allowed in that door or that door. You're not allowed here on New Year's Eve. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. You fucking understand me? You're not fucking allowed here ever again. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You're not allowed here again. Fuck you.
Thank you for subscribing.
And of course, we're gonna have to see if Perry, how much money he put into that crappy car of his. Come on, one more time, one more song, and then we'll get on to some other fun stuff here. Perry Talk, BF Live the Vibe, Chris Popke produced. having fun in the midday.
I love my car. It's too valuable to me, and it's in way too good of condition to me, and I will never get rid of it. You see? My car. I love my car, and I take good care of my car. It's still in good shape. The seats aren't torn. My car. When the plastic or the leather starts cracking, then it's time to replace that. Or get a whole new vehicle. Good day.
Good day, sir. And it'll be a good night when I see all my friends in the Perry Caravella live chat tonight. Well, we got a little excited about it today. We got a little pre-show, if you will, a little fun talking about, and that's why we call it Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Well, that's what we did. We just did Perry Talk, so let me take that banner down because we don't need it anymore. Take your car up yours, says I, the dead man. Whoa, wait a minute.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you two get in an argument right here. Hey, Wendy's in the chat. I see, yeah, she said she's up, so that's good. Wendy Love from Don. Hi, Wendy, from our friend Mai checking in. Two joints is laughing during that segment and all. So I hope you guys are having a great afternoon here on BF Live The Vibe. That's what we're doing. Let's keep having fun. We love music. I love sharing. I always showed you some different fun musical clips. I always love finding fun musical clips to bring to you on BF Live The Vibe. And I always like throwing them in front of my musical friend, Bobby Nick. So let's do it. And let's jam in the name of right here on The Vibe. And let's get on some other fun.
Beautiful.
Jamming in the name of BF Live The Vibe.
Is that like Killing in the name of Kids Instruments checking in, having fun right here in the middle of the day on BF Live The Vibe. This is the kind of fun we like to get down with every day. That's pretty sweet there, huh, Bobby Nick?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Pretty sweet there. Yeah, so tonight is Thursday night, guys. So it is 2:35. We're going to hang around with you for at least another half hour or so. We like to do it for 3 hours here up to the 3 o'clock hour. But we will let you know a little early that it is Thursday and No Filter is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, right? You guys be doing your thing tonight? Planning on it?
Right, you fucking right. Well, tonight for sure.
All right,
Bobby, you gonna be there tonight?
Yes, I am going to be
He's all called. He's back on cycle, Andrew. He's got fresh haircut. He caught up with his sleep cycle.
To do one on Tuesday, but I did my own live.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see you kind of doing a gaming stream on Tuesday and all. Oh, you know, there's a video I forgot to show you. There is more video of Perry going to the Hooters that I forgot to show you. Let me run that for you. Let me run that for you real quick. I got some. This is it. The new Hooters right here. Perry at the new Hooters right here. What's that?
He actually recorded himself?
Check that. But he recorded what he liked right here, Bobby Nick.
Right.
Wait a minute.
What the hell happened to this place?
Oh, what?
He went to Heifers, not Hooters.
So now I see. Now we know why Perry goes all that way. He likes big butts and he cannot lie.
Shut the fuck up.
What's up, Dream Man?
The Dream Man is here.
Oh, you can see the thong through there. I love Space Nerd. I love when we get some of my like, is this real? Is this real? I think Higgsfield is kind of much on lines of the Sora, right?
What happened to this place?
The Dream Man.
Wait a minute, is that Han Solo frozen in carbonite on the back? Start over.
What the hell happened to this place? Bro.
I can't believe you can see around anything long enough to notice Han Solo anywhere.
Big women. Big women.
Bro. There you go. So I think that's why Perry drives to Hooters. I think we've finally figured out the mystery here on the vibe. Han Solo frozen in carbonite in the back. Hey, Dream Man stepped into the vibe while we were having fun right there in the middle of the day. And I hope you guys are having exactly that. It is Thursday. We're almost there. We're almost at a Friday, folks.
Every day. Girls. Every day of the week.
What's BF Live, the vibe every day. All right, guys, I do have a pile of it. You know, I love doing this show 3 hours a day. Hopefully that's very evident. I'm always looking for content, and sometimes I got some certain content that's all different kind of stuff, different categories, but it's all kind of interesting in its own way. So I like to throw it all in a hopper and bring it to you during this segment I call Internet Shyt. Andrew knows it. He's been doing it the longest. Let's go. He and Bobby Nick. All you guys, come on. Hell yeah, this is one of my favorite segments too. Andrew's always...
Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while.
Haven't done one. You're right, Bobby Nick, because I keep hoppers filled with different categories for Internet Shyt being one of them. And yeah, it is filled. So let's kick out some Internet Shyt right now. I got some Shyt to share. Thank you. Let's go, Andrew. Andrew's having it and doing it right here on a Thursday. This is just random cool shit. Now, we always include this on the Internet Shyt segment here on The Vibe. This is Corbin Millette, the guy who famously teases his parents and stays home and does all type of viral shit to their home. Let's see what he's doing this time. He puts a gigantic Duolingo out in his parents' front yard. So as I pointed out before, this guy's gotten pretty savvy in that, and the companies too. They know that this kid is getting hits on social media, and this is how you do business nowadays. So I always look for mom's reaction if she's going to be really harsh when it comes to business and money, and how she's going to react to putting a giant Duolingo owl on their front yard.
Putting a giant Duolingo owl in my parents' front yard.
My parents are big fans of Duolingo, and since Halloween is over and my mom hasn't gotten rid of that skeleton yet, I decided to replace it with a 20-foot Duolingo owl.
Oh my god.
Dad tried to run into it right away.
You know what? He needs to use Duolingo because he can't even speak English properly.
What do you do with my skeleton?
Yeah, you gotta take that up with Duo. He had something to do.
Oh my god, Corbin, you better not have hurt him.
Take my picture. This is me and my boy.
You better not have messed with my skeleton, though.
Corbin, you gotta take it up with him. Why'd they give Duo so much cake?
Oh my god.
Got that cake.
It's got a big booty.
He got Duolingo, got all that cake. Like I said, that's funny for us to watch, but I would not want to be the one that came home every day if you've had a day or something and you go, oh, what is it going to be today? Unless I was getting a pretty decent cut of whatever he's pulling in, Scott. Maybe that'd be a little different toward it.
Think he's making?
What's that?
How much do you think he's making?
It's hard to tell, Andrew. You know, things go viral, and you know he makes separate deals. He does that C4 sponsorship, so it's really hard to tell there, Andrew. All right, well, this is a reaction. This is a machine that I saw online. This is a old machine doing new things, playing a new song. My next piece of content on this Internet Shyt segment right here. This is, I don't know if this is a dulcimer necessarily or not. It's a musical machine, a mechanical music machine. And today, I present a modern song on a mechanical musical machine. This is Oasis Wonderwall. Bob would like this on Internet Shyt. So see, this is just old analog automation. That's actually, it's like the old music machines used to play, and it with the spaces. So it's actually, that music is programmed in that sheet that is being pulled through this gigantic machine. That's how it interprets the music right there. Thanks, Widow Killer. Thanks. So that's how it plays right there. I've never seen anything like that before. Something old.
I like it.
Thanks, Andrew. Something old, something new. Oasis sucks, but this is pretty cool. I'll say. Like that, buddy? Well, I got some more Internet Shyt for not only for Andrew, but for everybody else. All right. How about this? What is this next one I have? What is this one? Make sure I got it in the right folder. Oh, this is kind of a mix of two things I've never thought I'd ever see, Scott. Scott, you're like a guitar guy, so I want to know what you and everybody thinks about this next piece of Internet Shyt. What if you mixed the kit from Knight Rider in a guitar? That's what I have for you on Internet Shyt.
I am the Knight Industries 2000 guitar, KITTR for easy reference, designed for precision, tone, and maximum stage presence. Knight Industries, reborn inside a 6-string shell, where horsepower meets power chords. I sense fear in your fingers. Shall I take over? My senses are detecting high levels of ego and low levels of tuning. They said guitars couldn't talk. They were wrong. I am the Knight Industries 2000 guitar.
I never seen no shit like that, Scott.
Yeah.
I never seen no. So I said I got to bring it from. Excuse me. I got to bring it from my friends on Internet Shyt. The Knight Industries. Let's see. It says sorcery. You never know. Excuse me. You never know if that stuff's AI or not, Scott. I wish I had every way. You almost got to fact check the whole world for you. What you're watching nowadays. That's badass. Says Dream Man. Awesome, says our friend Mai with the guitar emoji right there. Fun fact, Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World voiced Kit. Well, that's a more you know from Widow Killer checking in. Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World, and that's a more you know. That's right. I remember that actor. Let's see. There's the Nightbots running. A Kit-tar. I see what you did there. Gimme Bezos checking in the vibe with your funny one right there. Yeah, Scott. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know. Other than being cool, I don't know if it can really like automatically play the guitar. I think it's just a cool having that voice on your guitar.
Well, I don't know if you noticed because there's a little bit of a guitar jargon, but it was throwing a couple of insults out at the guitar player as it was talking.
Yeah. Like, what did you know specifically? I might have picked if I did.
It was talking about I can't remember, something about low levels of tuning and high ego or something like that.
Yeah. It was like the typical disses or like stereotypes of guitars.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Is that what they meant by it kitted out? You kitted out a guitar. I got to kit the thing out, man. A guitar. There you go. I saw what you did right there. All right. But I do have another thing for you. This is a fun piece of Internet Shyt. This is just random fun. I welcome you to and introduce you to Midget Street Racing. Our next piece of Internet Shyt.
Street racing. That's awesome.
They go.
Them boogers are fast.
Yeah, bro. But I thought I was waiting for one to sure enough fall on their face, Scott. It's You are welcome. I believe Space Nerd probably did forward that to me, and she forwards me all kind of content right up to showtime today. Thank you, Space Nerd, for giving me a content. Literally, I got it all stowed away right there, so thank you very much. Now, maybe there's probably a good part of us that have been around some audio cassettes in our day, grew up with the cassette tape, right? And even in here and in our crowd. Well, I got to say that I've never seen this particular next piece of internet shite that I'm going to show you, Bobby Nick. I've never seen this one. Let me unmute it. And this is pretty neat. Hopefully you think it's as neat as I did, because this is just my random internet shite segment, just random cool shit. When I see it on the online, I go, I'm going to put that in a hopper and play it on BF Live, The Vibe. This is a multi-cassette, guys. Watch what this thing does. It's a carousel. They can pull them up and down and play them, Bobby Nick. I've never seen this, but I'm seeing it now. I'm going to show it to you now on internet shite.
Goes into the third tape. Drops it down into the machine.
BF! Getting Lee's going to sue you, BF! So you hit a button and it'll turn them, and look at that. Little randomizer right there.
That's cool.
Right? Isn't it, Andrew? There you go. I grew up on some cassettes, but I've never seen no shite like that until I found it.
That thing's just dying to eat some video. That thing's just dying to eat some tape.
Oh yeah, because you're right. Because how do you get into that son of a bitch? We got real good at doing the old pencil trick and pulling the tape out very carefully and making sure that it wasn't twisted when all that stuff. Yeah, Scott, I've never seen a carousel like that, so that's why I brought it here for internet shite. Now I like all kind of stuff, and that's why I call this shite, because it's just a little bit of everything. I have not seen of this, but I saw this on. I liked The Big Bang Theory. I'll say it. I like that show, The Big Bang Theory. We watched it back in the day. And it was about these nerds and geeks. And on one repeat of an episode recently, they used something called the Euler's disc. Euler's disc. Euler's disc. Euler's disc. Euler's disc. And I'm just a little fascinated by this, Scott, because I used to like spin coins just for fascination. But what's neat about this is like a curled or concave kind of mirror. And you just put one little spin on it. And because of the angles and the arcs of everything, it just goes on infinitely. So let's see how long it'll go on. Euler's disc, I bring you on internet shite. Check this out.
The Euler's disc.
Euler's disc. He's
He's in
English.
the middle of a mirror and set it running for some time. This extraordinary toy I came across about 10 years ago at New York, and I've never forgotten it. I've often played with it. This much better version of it actually has a magnetic piece, and you can vary the face of it, because this is not only a light show, and you get wonderful light effects from this diffraction, but also a sound show, because it makes the most enjoyable sound. But the basis is a spinning coin which spins for a little time and then falls down with a curious motion. This one is just the same thing, but much heavier. This is half an inch of steel and 3 inches across, so it's heavy to feel, and it will spin for a long time. This is a very slightly concave mirror, so it'll keep it in the middle. We'll set it spinning. Let's see what happens.
Now, I've done this with coins a lot of times, Scott, on a table or something, right?
Yeah.
But it's just an interesting lesson in momentum and shape and all, because of the curved shape, it gives it momentum to the momentum it already has. Watch how fast this son of a bitch starts going. Now remember, he did one little spin just to get it going.
It looks like Beyblade.
Beyblade?
That's crazy.
It's like a motor, Bob. Get it. Go and get it.
Whoa.
Go eat. corgi.
Wow.
Fucking A. How about that, man? I said the same thing, Bobby Nick. I was like, wow, that is cool. Euler's disc right here. I bring to you. Euler's disc.
It even sounded like a motor.
Right. Then wasn't it, Andrew? Wasn't that neat? That was bro. It had momentum, and it made me right. I'm like, why can't they do that and like use that to generate power or something? Like put like positive or negative fields on that. That was really cool. That's internet shite. That's what I like. I'm seeing more and more of this process done. This next piece of internet shite I'm going to bring to you, and I do have a hopper full, so I'm going to have to stop myself at some point. But look, this is kind of interesting. This new printing method called hydro dipping, where people get all these scenic things put on like shirts, and you can get it really put on anything, where they actually put the shape floating in the water, and then they dip whatever they want the shape sticking to into the water, and it comes up perfect. Well, look, I've never seen a kid hydro dip, so now people are hydro dipping their own skin. Well, my next piece of internet shite right here. But you see right there, there's a pattern right there, a paisley pattern. They're going to dip this shark in, and they do it in such a way that it's going to come out with the pattern perfectly on it. Uh-oh, hydro dipping titties.
Oh, yeah.
Hydro dipping. Huh, that other thing sound like your B210? Look at that. Put a lightning bolt effect on some regular weight. So you see all these different applications, but I haven't seen too many people actually do that to their skin. Terry Nee says we had that in the 70s. Look at that skull. Oh, look at my dude. My dude's doing his head. He's doing the Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Well, hey man, don't be dying your babies. So there you go. Hydro dipping. Dreamman says, I used to do that. I still have some hydro dipped spray. That's awesome. See, I love that we learn about these kind of things from our chat family just by doing some internet shit. That was pretty cool. All right, what do I have here? That's some good ones right here. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to do that as a whole separate thing. I'm going to do that as another thing. Let me find you one more piece of internet shape, and then we can get on to some other fun stuff right here on the vibe. Wow, he put a lot of stuff in his house. I do have a lot of Corbin Millette things, so why don't I show one of those since I have a multitude of them. Let's see. I'm going to show you. This is our last piece of internet shite, and then we'll get on to some other fun stuff. This is back to the kid that does viral things to his parents' house. He stays home all day and antagonizes his parents. Today, he's going to replace his parents' dining room table with a diner booth. Let's see how mom and dad like a diner booth being replaced in their house on internet shite.
My parents' table with a diner booth.
My family hardly ever uses the kitchen table, so today we're replacing it with something with a little bit more class.
What is this? Dude, this is the shit, man. I don't even sit at the table because the seats suck. I would sit at this every day. Think about it. People actually
Dad likes everything pretty much.
pay like $100 so they can eat dinner at a freaking booth like this. And we get to do it for free. You need to get your mom an apron so she can be the waitress over here. Take my order, go back there, make my eggs. I don't want them runny. No runny egg. Tell me we're out of orange juice because I buy the orange juice around here. Freaking sick. Have a Coke, but where's my napkin?
I fucking love that you. Where's
Come sit down.
It's because I'm hungry.
Fun fact, Mom, you are the waitress, actually.
The waitress, the cleaner. This is freaking stupid. It freaking smells. And you keep bringing more shit into my house. Like, these aren't even nice. Like, what are you gonna do with this shit? They're fucking blue. They're fucking ugly. Like, nothing matches with it. Look like I want to be a freaking waitress? Do I look like I want to come home and
Replacing my parents'
All right,
table.
there you
with
go,
a-
guys. That's what I like to do. I do have more stuff in the hopper, but we do have a show to wrap up here and some other fun stuff to get on with. And I got a show to do tonight. I'm going to be doing replayables at 8:45. We're going to tell you all of our plugs when we come back, right after I wrap up that segment that just was Internet Show. We're having it. We're doing it. And some might say that we've just about done it as we come up to 3 o'clock hour right here on the East Coast of the United States. But no way we're done having fun with you today or hanging out with you today. More fun to be had on a Thursday right here. Let me take down the internet Shyt thing. Thank you for joining us today on BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 421. Please join us tomorrow to wrap up the week at 12 noon East. But right now, I'm going to throw it around to my dudes, who I really appreciate being here every day, having fun with us and the chat family, everybody together. Andrew the Giant, before they take you away, you kind of dipped out quick the other day because I took too long getting to you. So Andrew the Giant, it is Thursday, my friend. How about give your last words and plugs for the day?
No Filter Andrew and friends, everybody. Go over there and subscribe. We're nearly getting there to 6,000 subscribers.
Awesome, buddy. Go ahead, continue, please.
It is No Filter Andrew and friends night, or day as you call it. And we are going to tear it up as we always do.
That's right, tear it up. And Scott's going to tell you about it too, because it is Thursday, as Andrew said, and that's a No Filter with Andrew and Friends night, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. East. So look for them, and they're going to tell you more about it as I go around. But also, don't forget Andrew when he pops up on these lives playing these games and stuff, which you still see him do sneaking one like he did Tuesday when they didn't do a show. You can see him on Andrew the Giant 96 and or No Filter with Andrew. Thank you, Andrew the Giant, always for being here, my friend. And I'm going to move over to Scott Fitzpatrick now. Thank you, Scott, for checking in from the woods and then making your way in your house and making your way back to the Vibe this week, buddy. Tell everybody about what you got coming up after this show today and anything else, buddy.
Yeah. Well, first, I'll say I'm glad to be back. It's been fun.
Thank you, man.
And,
yeah. Thank you. Glad to have you back as well. Absolutely.
And like Andrew is saying about No Filter tonight. And also Bobby Nick's channel at Bobby Nick 1978. And at 5:20 Eastern Time, 4:20 Central, there'll be a compilation locale video on the Angry Iguana 112. Man, I almost forgot it. Jesus.
It's been so long since you did your plugs. You're a little out of practice doing his plugs. So it's Angry Iguana 112. And yeah, go over there and watch it. I've jumped into a couple of these live premieres, and there's some fun going on over there because you can do a live chat, even though it's just a premiere compilation video. But it's going to be a lot of fun, I guarantee you, because you won't have all the pauses and the smoking like when we go in Scott's hole. It's like one thing after another. It's one locale after another. So that happens at 5:20 today Eastern Time, 4:20 Central Time on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. Thank you, Prop Master Scott Fitzpatrick, and thank you. We're just as happy to have you back as you are to be back, and we certainly missed you, and as everybody let you know in the chat. All right, folks, now comes that time in the show because we're just going to wrap up the afternoon fun. Maybe Bobby Nick's got some other afternoon fun after this show fun because Wendy's been in the chat. So let's see what they put together. Get your pad, get your paper, because I know he's doing No Filter tonight. Let's see what else he's doing, Bob. Go ahead and spit him out, bro. Where are you going after this show?
Yeah, well, Wendy's awake, so it looks like there will be an afternoon chill this afternoon.
Yeah, she seems real happy about it. I see her being smart-ass in the chat. You got your wake-up call, son of a bitch, Bobby Nick. And she really took what you said to heart, Bobby Nick. You got to get your ass up early if you want to keep up with Bobby Nick, Wendy Pack. But go ahead, Bob. Tell him what Wendy you're going to be doing with her.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be an afternoon chill sometime within the next hour at Bobby Nick 1978. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern, go over to No Filter Andrew and Friends, guys, because me, Andrew, I'm sure Scott will be there because he's back now. So fuck yeah, right on. We'll be doing it and having it at the same motherfucking time. And then after that, you can go back to my channel at Bobby Nick 1978 for members only late night with Bobby Nick. So it should be a good day today.
There you go. And on those late night shows, sometimes when Peacunt 420, our other bro, he is the commissioner of this Peacunt Championship Wrestling League, where he takes all of us and puts us in those fun matches. If there's a match going down tonight, you can watch it in party style over there with Late Night with Bobby Nick. So if you just turn on your YouTube, you'll see Bobby Nick is up to something because he caught up on his sleep and he's back at his regular kind of schedule. Space Nerd, my apologies for not extending the show and doing. She says, since we didn't have Juicy Man Meat yesterday or today, can we just Juicy Man Meat tomorrow and have two joints on the panel? You got it. You got it. You got it. Absolutely. I'll give you both of those things tomorrow. 2 joins can join us like he said that he might be able to. We'll have 2 joins on tomorrow, and he can comment on the guys with you, and I promise I will end your week in a sexy style with juicy man meat and all the sexy stuff. I apologize I didn't get around to it today, but this is my 2-show day, so I do want to kind of cut it off a little bit and go have my ham sandwich and go hang out with my dog and maybe smoke a little something. I'm going to take a little break, but I'll see you again later on tonight, Space Nerd. I know I will. At 8:45 after No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Hang out with them for an hour and 45 minutes. Then at 8:45 tonight, if you want to watch some fun videos and drink and smoke and laugh and joke when you're done with your day, 8:45 tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting Network channel right here on YouTube. Replayable, that's what we'll be doing. So come over there, spin the wheel. We got to do whatever the wheel dictates. So do that 8:45 tonight.
The wheel gives us.
There you go. Whatever the wheel gives us, Andrew. And you know what the chat family gives us? They give us love. And I give them appreciation. Thank you, everybody. Go hang out with the Afternoon Chill with Bobby Nick. Space Nerd, I will give you your juicy man meat and all your sexy segments tomorrow. Please be here tomorrow to wrap up this fun week of shows when we do BF Live The Vibe 422. That happens tomorrow at 12 o'clock East right here on BF Live The Vibe channel on YouTube and on my Facebook and on my Rumble, all that good stuff. Now, Andrew, we don't say bye around here. What do we say? Because we know we're going to see you real soon. What do we say, Andrew?
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Peace and love. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
That's enough internet for me today. I am
We'll see you on the next one.
Myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family.